This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
He should come and show us his termination letter. Time me for Pamono as an MC. He's a criminal. Why would him to support Fiaco Janity a Jimmy Papa Pin Toto? Or do show about Twako Jansu, Ukroma Santimemu, Yansu nom.
Your mamma now come from Boadu TV, so you best say why your first time no subscribe. You like a video no comment and to comment section. Come Kevin Taylor, what you see, Salam Mustapha, so NPP executive. Na ninyina ne se Salam se nansen amanfo di atam dodo na omu nyina sua Kevin Taylor na Kevin akofa ne records atem di dia wedi amanfo 2011 2012 ebesi ne aloto Jacobs dia mahamanom dia ne kuja twabla kwanom samjoy odomu de nyina ba
ban everybody coming to circle. That is an emotive, an emotional way of trying to solve a problem. And that is why I keep telling you that these people who come on TV and radio and talk about ban.
This is the same idiots. Kwasia we and Wakujina Central Region. Otina join news catch Ghana for say Kwa Western Region ko he obi ya illegal mining. Why employ 5,000 people? Adentina yentum. Adentina yenfa ban into so. That time Ghanaians were calling for a total ban because the government was doing nothing. Remember, so Ghana for not time and calling for a state of emergency. It was because the government was doing nothing. Akwa we continue the same joy news catch Ghana for say na muma Jimmy ana ko Western Region ko hwe obi ya gala wafa nipa 5,000 ejuma adentina also ban Ghana gala. This is Miracle Abuaji. This is the same fool who is being enabled, and I say joy news enabling to come fool himself on TV say or no akọ Central Region. This in Kwasiafo when I'm going to say the fight against Galamsey, no, a media house Emanaya Dimpa a multimedia joy news. How can somebody like this sit in your own studio and make such a statement when he was in power? And in less than 8 months, you follow the person to the same destruction that he did and say there, the person to tell us and say, see what has happened. What kind of stupid Machiavellian tactics is this? Mababe kunipa, mababe sensio. Mababe be forest no mababe hunu nsueni mufri power 2 months masaba be catch say adentina nsore ni ahono means that the media house and the party, they are stupid. So whoever is the editor of Joy News is very stupid, very political, and majority of the people are multimedia. No Joy News no mo Jimmy omo no mama ekona ye din because we a media house papa, you tell them say hey our credibility is important. Time and more power. Now this is what you said in our studio here. We cannot allow this to happen. You cannot drag us to this place and tell us to say NDC are saying so no into NDC in so ni obi onimi nyansa media house omo nya kromfo omo nya wifo omo credibility enye sikanti no boy anase cocaine they will tell the person we are not going to follow you because our credibility is important. Anytime catch Ghana for say the fight against Galamsey, the media house are power Ghana a multimedia Joy News material evidence media matema. And my boss Erastus Asarodonko today posted something on social media. Erastus Trobibi after Miracle Abuaji Echo Central Region or say, let me officially welcome Dennis Miracle Abuaji to the Galamsey fight. Today I watched him explain the need to fight Galamsey because babies are being born deformed. Hey. But before that, he had already posted something on Facebook about how Miracle Abuaji approached him and told him say, "Ejumana oye no, politics the way tree." Besides, get me that. When Erastus was working, besides, get me. The reason why Erastus actually somewhere is because time and NPP were power no. Miracle Abuaji confronted Erastus catch and say, "Hey, what bottom?" On the so bad day, Galamsey report or Ghana. Satana NPP no power. This Miracle Abuaji guy, he insulted Erastus for bringing out the truth. And then the Erastus say, "Ayen wanwa, ni yem ayen wanwa, ni wejiri no. Every time the power nidi ye." Say Miracle Abuaji na TV so. Akoye press conference say, and the enkwara and say to yende insua say, "Ose Miracle Abuaji, ose oni Erastus ni yem ahye no. Ayen wanwa." Ose he's shocked. Team, get me Erastus Facebook post. Now me fan check Ghana for the first one. I say yes, I've seen it. Thank you very much, team. Erastus said yen. I say ohu miracle abo agigina TV so say ono oka Galamsey say and the Ghana form for pressure go NDC so na Galamsey ni de omu hu bi da no. I say ni yemu hye no. Let me read before tweet be or search concerning the same miracle abo agi. I say today those who ignored us and tagged us doing politics with Galamsey are now ambassadors doing press conference along the same rivers they watched people to pollute. Today, Miracles, who told me I was using Galamsey to serve my own agenda, is now an ambassador. Ghana is a very funny country. Time and I Erastus, Juma, Ede report in the Babon, Miracle about the catcher Erastus say, or day, a Juma or Yaman or the politics. And the Miracle at the stage, Ako Jinansu who say, or press conference, a BC that Ghana and say, or see a yen one. So person can go street to swa Erastus Sardonko say miracle abwaje Jimmy for onim nyansa oye kwasiaba na mbra na wo tumi na oye se adwuma no adan na ono ka che de se adwuma na oye ma ne ho na enya Ghana na oye ma Ghana eye den na de ono akogina wo say asama to Ghana if you say you na say so all kind of street I say no be can but he's being very diplomatic and respectful but mimi dwuma o say miracle ya kwasiaba onim nyansa oye Jimmy for sebi oye dwantwie oye nipa bia oye pesemi nkuminya oye obia sebio ugini dia na wankasa oye Jimmy 40 seba omia every say sa nipa we ena na ye ko the illegal mining Galamsey ena ohwe menim ka say na ban na woso memfa mekwase anko ende wabesi stage wabesi platform say ontia se nipa ewu nti yenye hu bibi ose ne yema hye no me ye ne street so ama no Erastus na okwa sorry on na ye Christiania waka bro for night mi jijam. Now you see where the problem is. You have to be very vigilant. A media house like Multimedia is dangerous to Ghana's development. I'm telling you. Politicians, the Multimedia, that Ghana for, especially Joy News. It is fake news. What some more Joy News? Take your time and go verify from other places. A very dangerous news outlet. Ghana problem. Politicians take advantage of us for all these years. Multimedia is part. Go back and do your checks. Kukuba kumu start Joy News no start here. Egbert Fable mo start here. Joy News. Kojo pon kruma wo ya enne oni NPP betina so as information minister o twa troche at a point nipa wu kojo pon kan se nipa wu ye. Joy News that ba here. Esankuma. The same Esankuma we know. This criminal. This thief Esankuma. Joy News that ba here. There are so many of them in the system. They were cleaned up by Joy News. And you people have to be very careful. Because Joy News is fake news, a dangerous news platform. Don't underestimate the damage Joy News can do. Right now, in their newsroom, their agenda is that they want to destroy NDC. They want to destroy John Mahama's government. They are doing everything possible because Ghanaians are not listening. They are forcing Jandam in the system. Now, when we talk about politics of insults, and their holiday will be out fee. I mean, Friday been true. And about 2 days ago on Friday, Bebeka Assembly F team, are we good? 624. Bebeka Assembly F a year. Abrantie we your friend Mustafa Salam. And Salam Mustapha. And the young people of Ghana, we need to understand. You got politics of insults. A 10 year about Ghana politics, I say, Abedruha. And there, Ubia or Ghana, Wambo Kevin Taylor Dinya, Ubianti, no. Politics of insults started with the NPP. And people like these, a 10 year and a NPP as a national youth organizer. Obi is Mustafa Salam. He's just 39 years, a young boy. Oye, Akwara Wisiswa naturally. enye atenie no di yanka politics who do bibia wodu no. And you need to understand, say, the NPP, they only reward people like that. Maybe NPP ni namno say. I've never gone to any NDC meeting. I've never held any NDC card. I've never paid dues to NDC. Dues be a in politics between my NPP. Card be me as a party member, a NPP card. So I'm speaking as an NPP person today. I want you to know what our party represents. When it comes to politics of insults, from 1992, senior your politics never say how the NPP decided to weaponize young people and gave them that encouragement to say, you know something, when you do this for a long time, you will have a place at the table. Into the motivation in the NPP, for some of them, Abedru Hano, they basically learned from Impenifuono. They followed the footsteps of Impenifuono. And it's about checking out who call back into the history of the NPP. Majority of the people who get to fill executive positions, most of them attenuate tribalism, insults, because Ankatenia Buawe, a friend Salam Mustapha, and then a party at Tinimensha, or when ya Ubian Kasamano say, I was so winning because it is insult, the certification to make him relevant in the party, attenuate, insult. And it started not from him, it started before a young man like this with this Kotiboto, before he even became a man. Makacham say, you're breaking the virginity and do 10 years. So he is still dolu or a dolu 4. On say Okasana who stayed in a year or a Jimmy Kaka or a dolu flat. But I want Ghanaians to understand the AC of Ghana. Yaka politics of insult. How we got here. How from 1992 J.J. Rawlings bar into our politics. Moved Ghana from a military rule to a democratic ruler. Also say the way the NPP, they have groomed their young piglets. And no mudia 1990 this point. And sometimes, this is not the first guy we are going to do. We are going to show you so many of them. Now, in 1992, you saw the way they treated J.J. Rawlings. The kind of insulter. J.J. We all know. Mobia infancy. Menoka sende ya udu asante memu bantama yeda hu J.J. Rawlings atem. All because not J.J. Rawlings are winning. And I don't even want to go down to tribe. I want people to understand the politics, how the NPP built their party. J.J. Rawlings, you were bono for Ghana, you were bono for ma, you were for ma, kubituma warrior on a niba. J.J. Rawlings, you were dagati for ma, omuofe. You were zima for ma omuofe. You were fante for J.J. Rawlings ko warrior asantini ba. That means he was not marrying the woman because of her background. She was marrying the woman because genuinely, not opelbano, he did not care about where the woman was coming from. Even after J.J. Rawlings became president, we saw the kind of insulter because of him being the president and also marrying Asantini Bano. We saw the clear cut of insulter. J.J. Rawlings. We all had it. And it is something the NPP, they have built the party around. That is how we were built. Because they made us believe, we say, Ghana. And as far as Okayahu as a young man, learning to be part of this party, you need to understand, say, to make somebody feel inferior, from NPP, I am part of, this is how the principle now also did, So as an NPP person, I want you to understand where we built the party from. You can see it from when J.J. Rawlings became president. At 10 years, but J.J. Rawlings was married to an Ashanti woman. I worried this year. But still, we the NPP could not stomach say J.J. Rawlings Wawari Asante or NDC. The idea was, why should an NDC person marry Asantini? Saya wuneni. Enti yenina yenfa bibia nsie. Ateni edi Rawlings yenina yenim. And Oba baby edi Rawlings atam kese pa ye NPP stronghold which is Asante memu. And ende ye di Rawlings atam. All because that is how the party J.J. Rawlings or Shawoba J.J. Rawlings kwasiaba worry we are not kids. Salam Mustapha menyini chani bebre I'm not a young kid. What I'm talking about, you know, more mabedi NPP chain and saying we are 1993, 2001 for now. What is the TikTok? No, you don't understand party na mudi no. The party, before you can get to be a national executive, you need to understand the party. A 10-year, a party, a 10-year. Inti politics of insult, you know, started with the NPP. Now, some people thought to say, okay, Rollins ya wuneni. Rollins kwa warrior Santini ba kwa yedina tem. Enti say bia edane a bia MPP for no be jai. No, it didn't stop there. JJ Rollins, upon all that he did, the Oyema Ghana, the Oyema Santimai, and I don't even want to bring the tribal thing in because we all know the MPP is a tribal party. But I want people to understand when it comes to politics, senior MPP sheda enya butre kase ye dia 10 year ebe lesson the opponents. That is what we were taught as young people. And then you say, where you 10 year dinatam or NDC, where you kroboni dinatam or NDC, where you ayawuneni dinatam or NDC. That was our weapon. We could not banter the NDC boot for boot on issues. We couldn't do it. So they told us that before you can be recognized in this party, you know, this is what you. Until also Oba with Boadu, Canada, Japan. At a point, Canada, Japan took over the party, and the young people were looking up to Canada, Japan. Or to declare war in Ghana. Okache Ghana for say, Krenia, Bunukuno, Unenia. So that was what the party, and that is what the party still represents. So the young people in the party, you know, this is the root, that is the blueprint. When adia etumi ma wotumi bedu bibia wodu samia wuku, the kind of insult samia wuku mu edigu atamels so you see people like eyadie sana nabimu. That is the party. And the NPP as a political party, no, it has been a party when it comes to party as say Ghana political discourse, party a 10 year starting in our politics. You cannot take the NPP out. They are the blood owners. They are the forefathers. I'm going to introduce what we call insult in our politics. It's not saying, Kevin Taylor did the I am an NPP person. So we need to understand that is where we are coming from. Me NPP. So if you are seeing this from me, and I'm using it at my own people, it is because that is what we were taught as young elephants. So it shouldn't be shocking to anyone. Say what to say, Kevin Taylor is being hard. He's been harsh. He's now turned against us. I am one of you. And I know that is the training that we were given. And it is nothing new. We should not make it look like, say, Kevin Taylor free party me muna buy Kevin Taylor free NDC mu, of me free party me free MPP mu. And that is us. That is what we believe in. Because in Penifue beto mo party no, I don't know much say. And Ababa do this point. Ababa do this pointer. And the Ghana for no, some people are trying to make it look like say this is new. This is not new. Ye di dimna tamels ko JJ Rollins ko na tamels bae. E de ne yeti. Now, I'm happy the Ghana Police Service I catch the NPP for say tomorrow omo betumi akoye demonstration. And IGP, I really appreciate you at the end of the day giving the NPP the green light, and that is something that we have all supported. Se bibi chire also bibi ko na enkoye na person kasa ho organ ni a wo ho kwan se obeye ye chire. Until we support the NPP to go out tomorrow and demonstrate. Now, this man, and this young guy, our friend Salam Mustapha, or no say party no or ye mmebunu oni di mmebunu nenim. Na mmebunu no omo na mo yi ni so onim nyansa. Enti o say and then the party move for kasa tie nipa bi e ma aban de omo akogina court nti on tiase. O say the party move for edi atem. Na nya 10 keke no mudi yo. Omo sese omo beku nipa. Omo tena social media so meku president. Omo beku ne yere. Abrante we so or a youth organizer of NPP. Na adentina sankofo no mo yes ade no aban sebio eni omudi Into on tiasie. Na omo no aban no show omo so. Omo no dia omo nkofo ye no omo hu ni say eye bone na oma ye. Abrante friend no Salam Mustapha. And the reason why until say opese ochina NPP for echo demonstration ebini or say people like this nipa be saying or see we mo. Abrante we your friend no Prince Ofori. Among for friend of Fanti Comedy no. Otina social media cast obetwa president ti. Or who anything wrong with it. Obetwa president unity or say sad way or who anything wrong with it. Into a person ko ye or yechre e ko defend Abrante bi ti say. Adentina police for afre sa ejanka we say asema o kan na wabodi tibu poso obeku president na yire no ombe yi ano no Salam Mustapha kwateboto no tani aboa no o say onti ase enti okoya ye kire imeburu ni medi na chi na omunya den omunya ye kire enti the demonstration na also okono o say Mahmoud Bawumia na amani sika say ne nkwara na omuka so obeku president no sa ne nkwara na ye chi omo nti Mahmoud Bawumia amani sika say onkoya ye kire. That is the reason for the demonstration. Almost say ochina, almost per se mebunu jai di omo ye, omo free school, omo university omo jai, omo yoma no mo medi nechi. Because Abrante ade na oye ye no, omo di omo fuaso. Inti omo per se omo ye den, omo ye kire say aden ti na aban. Question Abrante we so beku president na yere. Salam Mustapha say Abrante we friend say Obama. Ni di ankasa de Daniel Adomako. Or the infonyi begu TV so catch a mebuno mo Ghana say sa e wudie nyoma we etuo bomb ene acid ni ade no or nyoma bia a good dema se obi hie bia nipa bi pese omu di bone di president bone ene nipa omu aban mu a omu mesi ni so na ono no obetum dia omu akodi bone ema aban eso ni mu a Salam Mustapha ne NPP for ne Bawumia omu sika ko yi nkofo we say omu ntia se omu be ye kire adentina ye Ghana or Maya Embra woman, ye per se den kofo we di. Into the motive of the demonstration is say, I'm ranting away on Mudi Sabon, ye chi or Montiasi into Mobe ye chre. In the Salam Mustapha say, Obedi ye chre as the national youth organizer of the NPP. Into Mebruni Ninjai Diomoye. Omo mudi Kennedy Chin Ninjai, Omo mudi Brian the Chinya, Omo Yampi, Omunjai Bibiano Mumbedi China. If you say Obama Pokwase. Akoye bibi ma aban ne ho akoka adwem enti ono Salam Mustapha say omo beye ye kire because Bawumia say on tiase abayo we ye frɛ no de ye frɛ no Yaira Abel we ya ketesia ne ho kan otena social media ka say obetwa president yire omo mukse bio obuko wu ye dipa enwotwe no na nka wo say moti awi omo nam ono de ofo aso say yenkoku president abayo we Oya NPP ni Bawumia yi sika me ko beli no and Salam Mustapha oka Bawumia campaign no ho oya NPP National Youth Organizer imebru ni nyina njai de omo ye no na ontia se abayu a waka so beku president obeku ne yire oman ni mutu no ontia se aban question omo court into omo beye ye kire into Bawumia se ombedi mbebunu enim. He should be the leader of the youth and demonstrate on the streets of Ghana into mbebru ni nyina njai omunjai di omo ye NPP for mudi Kennedy Japo echi omu ko school omu ko adwuma omunjai no munyina bedi nechi na onya ye kire. Salam Mustapha the reason here okwa demonstration here because on TRC said so because obeku president won't any big deal with it. Now let's get serious. Now let's look at this issue. What will make this guy think say at this point in the history of Ghana, said nipa beka so beku president, ometwa president ti, omdi ntuo begu krom ekunipa. In 2025, I then a national youth organizer to Mitina TV so ka say, sa aban question sankofo na, e was say mebunu no sorry tia aban no. I was say omoto sha aban no so. I was omoto sha police so. Into omo nyina mbedi nechi na omo mbo man no. Into obeye BBFN demonstration in disguise. Now, ono or support Bawumia no on tiasie say Bawumia nkwara akodi boni ya chiomo because you need to understand. Salam Mustapha, he is part of the Bawumia campaign team. Time I chase Sam Ranti we amka so beku president ne yire eku eye ministers bi no. Salam Mustapha wo no lead ye egi sika Bawumia ho eko beli no. If you say Mbranti ni free cells no, omo ka kire ye say Mahmoud Bawumia from wo jail catch them say, Mom worry. obeyi omo. I am not saying it. Emrante na omo di saa bone na echi omo no. Omo ka kire o radio say ba omo from o jail. E ka kire so omo ye adwuma pa na obepe sika ma ya be baili omo. Ade achi nso e baili omo. Salam Mustapha ediba omi echi. Inti the demonstration no ne fapem. The reason and the meaning of demonstration or say or china or person or koni nyina say imebru ne meta na chi. Na so because obeku president enye bone. Obika so obeden obedi bone enye bone adan a omo ya NPP for. Now it's you ask yourself say a dear nebema abranti say e decide say nyoma ekoso imbebru ne mbaba wa mo party nim esua suban bi etimi mpo gye social media so mbeku president e de nebema abranti we a o ekote boto aka say we de me protect me ko demonstration me de me kra beto so obi amra no fa ne kra beto so obala ka ball kra efiri say obi ka so beku president na ye che nti wawu pa ono ka e ka kire Ghana for say sesia no se wo ba wo yire gya wo mo ofie na bedi echi na bia kwasiampa yi bi koton boba na police for bieja obu bietuo by mistake na se ebo yema because of Imran Tibem ka so beku president Imran ababa obi o ka so beku ne yire president yire nipa bi o makoje sa ewudi etuo ni ade begu fie no o kokon e de o kra twa so amom because in a demonstration where you cannot trust a leader like this, no, anything can happen. This is a guy ojina nipem ka say ono our tags, our criminals, and he will release them. Meaning, this demonstration there are people he has put on standby. They are willing to kill because he has reserve. In the South Boys not say any reserve now they are waiting. No, those are the people tomorrow. Say omoba no we you don't know, it might be you. As simple as that. Because we didn't come our idea no that on our tags. And when these people, you know, when they get out, now police obviously because of codeine, any red, any dubonio, they are going to go against the law. And now you're you don't know where the bullet will end. Into a didn't catch no, say or no, or need to travel being a nam. And if you as a Ghanaian young man, where Jimmy no, who and out of Kreko Chaswama Obi also be president, Obi a wejina bedum under air before cameras, like I say, already way to travel go. The probability say sanko no or show mutupa anadwi or chiro mu de omunye or chanopa demonstration start here. What ye we jiminti when ye do betwa so. But you see, in all this, you ask yourself, say, a debe ne bema sa kwatiboto we atena ho say. So obi so beku president ye tietia ne fa wodie so. So because obeku president na say ye china ye tietia ne fa wodie so. Die ne bema sa jimi we aye na adwene so obeye de oye no. It is because he has been doing this for years. That is how he's made his way up there to be the national youth organizer of the NPP. Me catch me an NPP member. I know what you have to do to be an executive. And this guy has done the NPP for pay, and he's been doing it for a long time. Into politics of insult, you know, and then a starting you. That is the resume. That is the spec. Those are the kind of things that MPP share and Sani my opposition. Now, I'm sure idea. And by the way, Abba Bontina Betra DB, I think Salam Mustapha Kwatiboto, people have started posting his own Facebook posts. Under Atamels. Time and now our church was we did 25 years. Or started from 2011. Now we did 25 years. Nyoma wa trafa Atamelson. And Atamelson people in politics. That was the time he was building his resume in the NPP. Politics of insult, you know. I am cancer Kevin Taylor. Me NPP ni. So you can't take that away now. And I'll make sure be on social media. So this is the kind of jandam that Kevin Taylor has been doing, and the NDC guys follow him and take everything he puts out as gospel truth. Obusa question. On one Facebook post now we're posting no. Ya come back. I refer to on one subino, and then they will say, "Sani on one subino, and you're noa. Oh, this is NPP." Kwasia where the moment both from so incredible. Now just Allah, the merciful. Sa kwa wejina so a masalachi bon empire. Ohuni so a preko. Ohuni preko. Because no kura parano or ya munafiki. Salam Mustapha Kwateboto Jimmy. He cannot even own up as a man Today he's hiding away or running away from his own words. This is a bastard. Or a prekoba. And these are the people or see he cannot even own up to his own words. And I'll see in seminar Jacob Pekia Yedeba Bechiremono, maybe Chiremo in Sama Watchro, maybe Kaining 111. Now one cassa will you mess so. Kwasia we send on a demonstration Ghana for Indinich because Obi is suppressing and Obi dia temontiasie. Hey. Okay, you say, I've read through your curated posts. TNO, I've read through your curated posts and I will expose it. Or see me on one social media, on one page. Your call as way back as 2010. I can find the post the Ghana for no or see any ankasa falsify. Sebio, the area trouble until I know in a troye. Aqua way now, I did a charcoal demonstration. According to say, this guy has put out so many lies about me. I've never put anything which is a lie about you. We are quite a bottle, bio flap or TV so. So I'm not quite a menu drew coming home. Meso ya quite a bottle. Or bow with the dating a catch me. So when you're quite a bottle, but genetics no bio near your quite, we are quite a bottle, and trouble me found. Come on, national go on fake news, joy news. Neko bio flap near her or what? We are quite a bottle. You can't wolf who say we have spread lies about who are you? We are 39 years old. What do I need from you? I can take care of you and your woman and your mother. So what do I need from you? It's lies about you. What politics there in our building? Any atro, any attention in our building. Now he goes on to say this. If you think you can stop me from getting the demonstration, that you have to go. Nobody is going to stop you. Kwateboto to say from going. The demonstration you have to go. Because yen yina support is obe kwa bonten democracy the wom. Now, mama chew adie bi. On one kasa the Facebook page. Before I met read one by one. Nyoma wo troye about Atamils. Kwa chofusu. Nyoma troye about John Mahama. Nyoma at the age of 26. At the age of 20, ne mame sha ne mame osanko nu medro kunu ho. Sane papa tia dane papa hwa ombe nu omo ho anadwi. Sane mame nua bi anane papa nua bi oye nkreboni a wakoma kaaba. Sane alhaji bi a onimu no a wakoma kaaba a oye panyini okono ho ehwa ade we a ekura ofiri so ni kuro mu hene ehwe ende nwumre nyoma a mebeka nkreboni akora we efiri no mu ba ya oso mo po akwa we oye preko. Because it will be very hard for any imam to allow such a pig before you. It will be very hard for penyini bi maami bia or see where you me ba where me wafa say to at the end of the day me ready dey we still see this boy as somebody because akwa obetuma refunu he can eat cops. Salam Mustapha obetuma refunu na efunu she nanim no aka say yogurt wey or you a despicable liar or you filthy. Just 39 years because of politics. Anytime I say politics of insult, a DNA of the NPP. I am a member of the NPP. These are the things he has written. At 10 years, maybe kind in Ghana for. Na kwasia we catch the Ghana for so no demonstration. How? How did we get here? But me benyabo say in summer brandy we try at the age of 26. Against Atamils, against John Mahama. And on your own, we will be other executives. Maybe as a whole episode. I'm starting with this cow. Sakwasiawe, Kwatibotowe, Mustafa Salam, Akwawe. I'm starting with this dog, this preku, this Kwatiboto, Kwasiawe. I want Ghanaians to know party now with the Nimuno. Now let's go into the things that Mustafa Salam atro. The insults, the despicable insults. Send the name Tiasia, or some aminu medro no kuno. Send papa Tiasia, or send papa no medro no kuno. I'm telling you. I was sending my ne papa Tiasia, I was sending papa no medro kuno because ya. Say we papa now we back to me chna so yen kremoni to me tina social media. Na otro nyoma sei. Otro nyoma sei. Because we are hajia, so we are papa, na oba also yen kremoni a wotete ne kremom etumi bie na no e social media transem weifa obi a oye omampanyini ana chesa uye papa o se anumre nu meduro na kun sane papa te ase ade papa be nu meduro kun ho se atete ne sen kremoni ba se okọ makaranta se ye de kora na tete akwa we a o se ne papa the ese ne papa aye the service to God onyankopon we di onya ne papa di onyankopon hwamo sane maame te ase a ne maame edi onyankopon hwamo every say akwara nam ne ba asase so no wabeye burden wabeye musio. That is the word I'm looking for. This guy has become a curse on his family. Look at politics of insult. Do you know where it started? This boy was just 26 years. In some now, in some no kind of binye, you be king kani nanka krankakra. Stupid fools. Where July 2012. Yeah, they are mixing 2011 womb, 2012 womb into forget about the year. Or say AI, kwasia, mature screen recording of your own page. Or say stupid fools, 26. Stupid fools, morons. It is males, not or refer to as males. Me say omo papa ne mama tiasa munyane omo. Your son is a curse. He's like a pig in front of Allah. Or say, it is Mills who is drunkard and destroyed his life. Mills' rotten throat cancer should be their concern. Mills cannot stand unless he's given shots of heroin. Kwasiafo, it's Nanado these pigs want to insult. Punks on majority caucus. Mustafa Salam, etina social media, catch there say, at Mills, minimum cancer, ni minimum. Ni minimum bon cancer ye ni minimum eche ye bone duro ansa na Atamos no the president no wansa na otime gina na naso na Atamos ya kwase ampanyin Mustafa Salam o ye nkremoni o de yare o de panyini yare sere no me nya nkremoni o me NPP ni ene kire Mustafa Salam ende ejina Ghana say okoye demonstration youth ni medi na chi adan a adentina sebi obi adidi atema ya che no. This is what he believes in. The belief no enie in some or trofa atamel so a young man and the kwasia we do obachi. Osa oba no ye preko. Wonni munyansa. Sa branche we so be demonstration ti the youth of Ghana and sorry channel pambedi nichi. Na wo oti TV wo channel hu oba ma di akwa we chi a. Na wo sa maame no sa papa no ye kwasia because bibi we and ekwe demonstration e de oba edi nichi. In some of being and no catch Tamils. My uncle enim. O diatema say this for ya mpreko. We kremoniba. I hope beside my man and the papa tiasi because we're young. So I'm very sure say they are alive. And I agree omunum poison in kuomo because before Allah, onyankopon ebe diaman. Oma disappointing yamin oma disappointing omo. You can't give birth to a pig. In kremosumuno. In kremoni other than the mama bofom. You cannot say this is your child. Wait to me nyawoba. Yanko enim. Mustafa Salam. This is 31st January 2012. These NDC pigs and swines are just two person. Where are these bunch of zombies coming from? So Nanado cannot just do anything in this country. Nanado goes on a listening tour. These same bunch of punks insult him. We do a prayer service and still Nanado is being insulted. Why? He did not show one evidence of anybody insulting Nana Akufo-Addo. Now go on. How much do talk of this half-dead walking corpse who shits on himself? Mills is an occult and an insult to Christianity that he fronts with the religion. Or say, eye den ena nipa tiase wu a wowu ne nam. Hey, la ilaha illallah. Or say eye den na Atamilsa oye tiase wu oye nipa mu funu a onam a oja ne nan gu no ho Atamilsa ne gu no ho Mustafa Salam ne bi na no kan asem we. Or say Atamilsa oye tiase wu ɔyɛ efunu a ɔnam a ɔne ne gu no ho ɛyɛ dan na Atamils a sebio ɔde ne ho akɔhyɛ ɛsom a ɛyɛ occultism mu a Atamils ɛndɛ wɔma Christosum ayɛ tan Mustafa Salam ɛna bi na no kasa Mustafa Salam that time we did 26 years 26 years odi atama di Christopher atem this is the Muslim ɛndɛ because ɔyɛ 10 year boa because man ka bi nkyerɛ me most of my friends are in Tafo and me memfa tani kwasiampe nya adavo majority of Intafo me nam for me nyansa papa but this Mustafa Salam hwa asem obie na no kae odi atam di in Christopher nyina atam wo Ghana say Atamils ne ho Atamils sebio oyɛ tiasiewo oyɛ funu kwasiampanyi asama sebio Mustafa Salam ɔkyena ɔse ɔyɛ demonstration adentira nkɔfo bi akodi atam ɔnte asie sɛ yɛne Ghana fo akase tia Mustafa Salam on the youth organizer of the NPP and this party wants to come to power. Now yanko enim. Osa posti way 1st March 2012 na Atamils. 2012 1st March. And o posti picture way akora kitu bi a ogina eye tentemu edware. Hey, wallahi onyankopon tiasia akwa we God will deal with him. Mustafa Salam a post to picture we akwara bi picture and the Atamils ko tare akwara ne chi. Oyi Atamils picture and the tare akwara bi a also tare akwara ne chi say, what is Atamils doing to this baby? This is what Mustafa Salam he posted. Atamils was president. He has a wife. Or he had a wife, he had kids, and this boy circulated this. He was just 26 years. He put this on social media. Most politics of insult started from me. Now the American Crampo they say we nyanhushi. After me Mustafa Salam, me be chire munyoma. Most politics of Kevin Taylor did atem. The nkofo we are no. Do you think I've done even half of it? Mamen show idea. Mustafa Salam. Also we post to idea way 2nd June 2012 9:54 p.m. and I do 9 and we post the idea way. Ghana is witnessing the action of this evil juju ring on Mel's finger. This ring was given to him in a secret cult he belongs to with Professor Awuno. This is the reason behind all the unprecedented and gargantuan carnage Ghana has witnessed in the last few years under this president. Say no to occultic rule. Obetre say Atamils wedding ring. A wedding ring in a no. And no na Emma Atamils aban the boss no eku Ghana for enum moja. Na sa ring in a no. Atamils or ne Mr. Awono and a occult me de ma Mustafa Salam. Kribuniba. Atamils was tired. At a point, some people jubilated in some part of Ghana because Atamils was dead. These people, these same people, the day the announcement came, Atamils, I was in Ghana. I was in Ghana with my wife. I'm in Ghana. I'm in Ghana. We lived in Ghana that time. We were in Ghana for like a year. I saw jubilation on the streets of Kumasi. These people were on social media. Mustafa, Samia Wuku, Nanabi. These people were on social media. They were jubilating. All because Atamils ND senior president. Or say, politics of insult started from me. I'm going to TESCON, KNUST, Agenda 2012. On my platform. And my team is just reminding me. The month Mustafa posted idea with the same month in Atamils Wuye. Can you believe it? The month in Atamils Wuye no was the same month Mustafa Salam posted idea with. the same month. June, now Atamils Wuye. It was the same month. Mustafa Salam. Sade papa tiasia. Nana mabe tiasia. Yumri omo recite the Quran. They came together to form a curse and gave it to us as a nation. The same month is when Atamils Wuye. The man was in pain. The man was doing everything possible, serving his nation. The man upon everything. Atamils died in July. The following month in Atamils Wuye. July. Inti opposite Adewe on the 2nd, a month. And Atamils Wuye. Atamils was, even though he knew he was sick, he was doing everything to serve this nation. A teacher, a professor. We nya $1 million da. We nya $500,000 on two accounts mu da. We nya obi mananka say, sa private jet we rent it. Nakodem da. This man from the infancy was hustle sa be president. And he's still trying. He wasn't corrupt. But this boy Mustafa, the man died the next month. This is the kind of people you are talking about. NPP in Amechra, I am part of them. Mustafa Salam. So a demonstration. The youth of Ghana should come out and follow him. Now let me show you this one. TESCON, KNUST, Agenda 2012. Mills is simply an unpresidential material. It lacks the flair and artistry for the top job, hence his embarrassingly poor performance. Not all academics can be good leaders because we have one who is completely oblivious of his role as a president. 348 days more, vote Ekufuado. This is quite mild. This is mild. This to me, from Nyoma Wachochono, this is mild. And I see this as one of the mildest things he's written about. Yeah. But then, because we want to be as neutral as we can, we are reading everything that he put out there. Now, December 2nd, 2011, the year before 2012, this is what he did. What is the connection between this government and rape? Mustafa Salam, who did 26 years. What is the connection between this government, which is the NDC government, and rape? There seem to be too many rapists in this NDC government. Standogwe is a famous rapist who raped a young lady and the case still in court. Kojo Chumbuafu raped his cute stepmom at gunpoint. Now, the editor of the Informer newspaper, David Kankam, has been accused of rape. Our women are not safe under these government as top officials themselves cannot control their libidos and are behaving like goats. Atamils himself should be investigated why he keeps appointing these rapists. Is he one? Otroya could do point to say Atamils so a rapist na. Because in his head, without any evidence, Osteti Standogwe can come omunyina a rapist. 26 years. No evidence. Emma, or we any sentence, no, or say we say Atamils so a rapist na, because the allegation he has put there without evidence, no, he's making you believe it. And all my president they looking like a rapist. This is the guy who is saying tomorrow. Or you incrimony. Oh, you lie. Also, a demonstration into one hour no young man no Ghana no mebunu no onjai de no medine chi Mustafa Salam. Now young kwenim, the pastor who said, and this was 22nd of May 2011, me show ni nyina in some boy we are true. The pastor who said, and this is the 22nd of May 2011. The pastor who said the world would end last night is suffering from the same sickness as President Mills. Or this stuff will be Oshem come say we are say 2011 no sa suffer no yare or yare no ebia na Tamils yare. Just a yare. Ha akwa we obewu se preku Yarebe bono obewu te se preko. Mustafa Salam. Now, the name of their sickness is hallucination. If not a demented mind, how can someone guess the day of judgment? It's one thing God has hidden away from everybody, including the angels. No one should mind drunk heads like this. The guy say NPP. We are Ghana in there. Now believe in Kwame Nkrumah and believe in the progress of Ghana. Now support to NPP away Jimmy. It's not a party human beings are supposed to be part of. This is the guy they have moved to a national youth organizer. On all tags. This boy. They came together to produce a curse on Ghana. Vote against NDC in 2012. This is Mustafa Salam. Date 15th September 2011. These are some of the things he wrote. Anytime I see Atta Mills wearing suit, honestly, I miss President Kufuor because he looked fit and well built in it. But Mills looked like maize in a sack or Ejako getting ready to dance Azonto. Ochina eko be the Mustafa Salam papa e picture ba be chiremu. Mustafa Salam. From tomorrow, I'll come and show you his father, the picture of his father. My papa pictures be 20. On post you to now if you want papa, who his father is. But the name I mesuba count. I want people to understand the you know. Now you're going Ningina nipa ba ku also ochina okọ demonstration. Demonstration is saying osi an and the nipa bi akasa e me achi omuntu onti ase. Vote against NDC in 2012. Group are not can one and manage or admin. Mustafa Salam Mustapha 15 September 2011. Hwade bi otroye on the author e wo ho. When nyina Mustafa the troye. O say na den AI kwasia. Then someone or say your drunk head of a candidate loves appeal, hence the throat cancer he would die with. Obi be challenging and say adentina okasa or say Atta Mills or throat cancer ebe kuno. Atta Mills or your coinsenia or throat cancer ebe kuno. Mustafa Salam obi be question and say I don't know what trust on your mano. 2012. Sir, I did watch on 2011 on that page. Omu BA sir vote against NDC for our 2012 elections. 2011 and Mustafa Salam trust Adewe. And then Nipanika said, be very careful the way you wish death. You wish the president's death. Death can visit anyone, including you. Nipanika friend Isa Al Hassan. Or no say Kremoni or a tenny. Or see, Sheniye. Sibia debia was the president to a ongu. Na a wo obiabewu. Na owo ya de bia sebio obi antumi yin hu fi wo ya kwara ahwe wo hu ye muntie Mustafa Salam response. Spare me this crass ignorance. If you get cancer, you die with it. Or say dan kwasi asem na wo ka kire me no se wunya cancer obewu atame se nya cancer obewu. If you get cancer, you will die with it. Your drunk head has an advanced throat cancer, or say president, you know, or advanced throat cancer. 26 years. No, we did 26. Right now, we did 39. Or a young boy, me ni channel. Before my first girlfriend, no, JSS2. Before my first girlfriend, now Mustafa Salam, or JSS2. He says, if you get cancer, you die with it. Your drunk head has an advanced throat cancer, and certainly he would die with it. Or see, my president Atta Mills no or throat cancer or cow nyankopon Atta Mills be wu. Mustafa Salam ne bi na no cancer asem way. Muslim kremoni ba. Jam say ne papa ne mama when they came together to have sex, they gave birth to a curse, a pig. Because I don't think the papa represents this kind of character. And I don't think the mama represented this kind of character. Or say, he would die with it. This is in Kribonia. Or catching a young ni powers as we so. Say, obe wu, yare be kuno. Emphatic statement. Let's move forward. Mustafa Salam, 7 July 2012. John Mahama, don't joke with these people. Deal with them. If you don't do that, they will treat you like males. I'm telling you, John Mahama. The attention of the NPP has been drawn to an interview granted to one NDC buffoon, masquerading as the NDC parliamentary candidate for Nanton and the deputy national director of NYEP, Mohammed Mutala Ibrahim. Okay, Mr. Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed. Now some no can. Mohammed Mutala Ibrahim, in which he spoke so much trash last night on Radio Justice in Tamale. This evening, this pig-headed, Jesus Christ. This evening, this pig-headed fool will get an appropriate response from the NPP in Tamale, my beloved hometown. Tune in to Radio Justice at 8:30 p.m. and catch my brother Akbar Kume Tia Mutala into shreds. The response can also be monitored online at www.radiojustice.com online. It is a shame that this guy is encouraged in the NDC to engage in such a vile and vitriolic politics. This ape will not find space in the NPP. Asim Mutala Mohammed is an ape. He's a pig. He will never find space in the NPP. This is coming from Salam Mustapha. This is coming from Salam Mustapha. Asim Mutala Mohammed is a pig and he's an ape. And he sees him like an ape. I will monitor and treat all to do so as he gets a feel of his own bitter pill. This guy behaves as if he has cow dung in his skull and no, not brains. Asim Mutala Mohammed, I nimuno no. Ose behave to say nintu birigu ni trim. Osa ye preko and osa ye oye ape. Salam Mustapha no we did 26 years. Ose ochina ko demonstration obi amedi nechi. Ayila. And Ghana is such a free country with a lot of good people. Guy we Jina TV so no abomi meeting. I'm reading from 2011. I am reading from 2011. 2011, I'm in Ghana. 2011. I wasn't in Ghana. Now my school to Quine. Wait, nothing or 2011. When someone now catching Ninuya Teni, Ninuyan Cremoni, also ye preko ye ape. Then you beating the Gumutala Mohammed Trim. This boy, he's just 39 years now. He's a kid. The gallant intellectual foot soldiers of NDC, now Hobi, Salam Mustapha, 6th September 2011. Hey. I say, Atta Mills is a dishonest person and a pathological liar. This man who is a chain and a crass smoker. Jesus Christ. We couldn't find Atta Mills. May you so rest in peace, eh? Atta Mills is a dishonest person and a pathological liar. This man who is a chain and a crass smoker underwent a radiation therapy in South Africa but lied to Ghanaian people that he had a simple sinus problem. Why didn't he want Ghanaians to know about his throat cancer? He is afraid of the shame it will bring to him because people will get to know he is an ardent smoker and a drunk. Or see Atamils. Or your truthful. The man you're truthful to say. Or your coincidenia or num jot. Amani minima say. Emma, wako South Africa, kosa kosa de ho yare. I don't know one country Ghana for na Atamils way. Eye ni minimum yare no. Ensane jota wanum na ekuno. Mustafa Salam, no, 26 years. Now we in Cremonina, Ochna. Obikacho say, Oba Edi Mustafa Salam echi say oye demonstration. How will you feel as a Muslim? We a Christian. How would you feel? Say, well, we saw a demonstration. Now, Obi, young man with TV saw already call school say Odinichia. How are you going to see that person? I'm just asking you. Like your colleague you went to school with, SS or university, tertiary, whatever. Now when we saw China, or the Mustafa Salam, it is or you demonstrate. How are you going to see that woman? Oba, now who's our Obana? And we are going to try some of your demonstration. Now, we will get pictures of each of them, their faces, and then we will let you know who they are. The kind of young people or more NPP, what they support and what they believe in. Tomorrow we will do that. So that their families will know. Now, there's another thing he wrote. Peter, after they were tears him. After they were teaching. I say, Peter, where July 19, 2012, Salam Mustapha. Peter Boama Otokono, your father is an idiot, just like you. Your baby, you baby of a dirty vagina. Jesus Christ. All right. Peter Boama Otokono, your father is an idiot, just like you. You baby of a dirty vagina is our colleague, Nanado. Or is it because your father is a pig, so you have no respect for human beings of high standing? Man. This is tough, man. More politics of insults. This is 2012. He was just 26 years. And now I'm a national youth organizer of NPP. And you see where the party is now? Now you see the face of the party. Now you see the NPP. Now when I sit here, you understand? You see the kind of, and then you go, Mustafa, what they have done. I told me to delete on Facebook. Now, I know this said about Felix of Fusuko Obia. He was just 26 years. I say, Felix Ofosukwache is on Asempa FM showing to the world he is a son of a bitch. I say Felix Ofosukwache, or Asempa, or just a cramai bar time bar. This is just 2011, October 19th. Mustafa Salam Mustapha, an international national youth organizer of NPP. Because of the NPP, they are dangerous people. They kill, they laugh about it, and we are a dangerous group of people. Don't underestimate them. We are Ghanaian, now we underestimate NPP. And so these are not people you are even supposed to listen to. Also by a demonstration. And on Sabah 2011, Koku Anyidawu. I say, this son of a bitch called Koku Anyidawu is an imbecile like his mad boss. That is Atamils. Stupid asshole. Or see Koku Anyidawu. Or your imbecile like his mad boss. Koku Anyidawu about damn or your Kwasi page saying Atamils. We are stupid assholes. We Mustafa Salam. Or on November 22nd, 2011. This guy is now the national youth organizer of the NPP. And the NPP, and you see where the party is. Do you now understand why the party baby, the partner, do you understand? Ochina, we were better Joy News, or better TV, so or Kasa. A young man should listen to him. Young Queen. November 23rd, 2011. There are a lot of weed smokers at the castle. There are a lot of weed smokers at the castle. No wonder our nation has been plunged into chaos. Weed smokers with black palm and stinking truth, and weed smokers with thick, ugly back lips and brains. Simply put, our castle is full of weed-ravaged hollow minds. Thrash. Let's clean up the presidency of the filth in 2012. This was leading up to 2012 elections. Now Tamils Yare. God damn it. Ofra Tamils Ade. Ofra Tamils smoker. Ofra Tamils say the minimum when you throat cancer, the minimum. Hey, man. This is 2011. Mustafa Salam. That is how he rose in the NPP to be the National Youth Organizer. Also, China or demonstration. It's Ghana youth in an endinichi. What the reason why demonstration? Also on theater so be coup president are binding needy into or no demonstration. Ghana for young people who want to have jobs in the future, who want their faces, and the American embassy. Before you even go for an interview, they try to pick you. They have a system where they can put your picture in a system. Demonstration the American embassy. Today, if you are part of any group, if you join, just go out there and check. And I am a Yama young people of this country. NPP. Now, Mamencho Adebiwa, Salam Mustapha, defense of Nane Kufuado. Salam Mustapha, 31st October 2011. David Cameron is doing the bidding of Atamils to legalize gayism. So Atamils refused to go the Commonwealth Summit because he had an alibi to do his bidding. Well, never will Ghana become a gay coast. God forbid as Atamils, David Cameron and their cohorts. So 2011, and I'm starting here. Atamils was a Ghana be gay. Nana Danko Kufuado got the opportunity in the history of the problem of Ghana. Kufuado had the opportunity to use just a pen to sign that into law. Nana Danko Kufuado. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, I don't want to have that opportunity, the closest opportunity to just put a pen on paper and say, yes, anti-gay bill. 2011, this boy was insulting at Tamils, things he didn't have an idea about. But that is the NPP. That is how we are raised. But I am an NPP. I am telling you, my people. This is Mustafa Salam. Now, let's move forward. Omo compatriot bako enyabi. This way on the 1st of February 2012. This is an example of the modern day rhesus gorilla. Rhesus gorilla. From the deep bushes of Mongolia in Asia. This is modern day rhesus gorilla from the deep bushes of Mongolia in Asia. Interestingly, this big monkey has a human name, Alote Jacobs. The name sounds sweet because of the horrible and extremely ugly nature of this bush animal. And oh, I forgot to add, his paternal uncle is King Kong. Did you know that King Kong was also called Evans Mills? Listen. Or say Alote Jacob, or ya Dre, or ye Aketia. Now him say Aketia, no of a penny. Your friend no Evans Mills. Or say Alote Jacob say Aketia. Na no of a and so Aketia, na no of any of Mills, and your friend. This is Salam Mustapha. This is Salam Mustapha. I said, "I'll take you up your Aketia. They need to more Aketia. Now, I'm saying, "No for so Aketia. No for no Aketia. The friend Mills at Evans Mills. Mustafa Salam. I'll tell you, Fatano. I need you no mistake. Let me see. Okay. Osaba back June 18, 2012. Satana NDC winning power. About June. Or see, Felix Ofosukwache is a dog. It's your father that is irresponsible, not Nanado. And Osaba comment section. He is not Totobi Kwache's son. That bastard doesn't know his father. He is not. Or Totobi Kwache, but say he's not Totobi Kwache's son. That bastard doesn't know his father. This is Mustafa Salam. Still Mustafa Salam. I hear vice, and this is June 22nd, 2012. Now Atamos in Yanwuye. Atamos died in July. This is June 22nd, 2012. They were jubilating in Kumasi. They knew Atamos was not doing well. And these young boys, 26 years. I hear Vice President John Mahama started wearing black clothes days before news of the president's death erupted. And Osrie, ha ha ha. He had started mourning at Tamils already. You see the real traitors. So they, young boy, oh, small boy. And that is the jandam they cooked. And that is what the party saw say. He's working. And you know, Otudi Mube National Youth Organizer. This is Mustafa Salam. And the Utiminya Mbabi to social media, at Facebook, to Twitter. Now, and yes, I brand TV by Ghana, and I call Tijana Manakoye, and I entice it's not a warrant. Because I na Yankopaga Kevin Kashim. This boy Mustafa Salam tomorrow says, okay, demonstration. Youth in Amrambe Dinich. Nobody, hey, Mamaka Vincho, J. Kufuor, nobody can go into any archives and say NPP, executives in Penifo, Obia using anything like this against Kufuor. Nobody. They're not liking Kufuor's government. Atamosko Mao Kwang. Kobna Jemone, they will not allow you. Mustafa Salam, Osati Siu Javsokoku Ajudo Wuso. Those blaming Koku for his silly effusions should save their breath. Just look at his lips. You will know what is wrong with his brains. A damn black ass brain destroyed by weed and brukutu. As for the one who has left him at posts, the least said about him, the better. This is the Chronicles of Mustafa Salam. We, Ranto Mugudechino, or so China, obey demonstration. Arise and fight Muhammad's oppressive rule. As some of being no kind of Muhammad oppressing Ghana into youth in Mra. No mumbe dinichi. We, me papa, and then my pictures by Bechiramo. If you are your wood womb. I'll show you this guy. I'll let Ghanaians understand. I'm happy the Ghana Police Service, I'm a Hokain, Ochina, as the National Youth Organizer of the NPP, only Omunye demonstration. We are here. We are here. Yeah, dear. Yesu bre. Go and do your demonstration. Now, Mumbebunu na mo Ghana no. Obi on the right. Follow him. Me say, the Ghana Police Service I say, so my man a chance on conquer demonstration. Yesu bre. We hope you do your demonstration, Mustafa Salam. Go out tomorrow. Ghana mebunu na mo no. Follow him. I'm said Dako. Abu bi beka kinkon. Na abu bi ka kinkon na ubianda. And that Dako can be any day. My name is Fix the Country for so and we a demonstration and it was a peaceful one. We all can say demonstration they be here and the demonstration was about Galamsey. They are saying say stop Galamsey now. And I say Ghana is watching how you deal with illegal mining. Oliver and a lady they Fix the Country for no. And almost say they are all watching. Almost sending NDC are buying ebe dealing with Galamsey. These are young people in Ghana. They feel say Bibi Homwa. They also have the right to go out there peacefully, respectfully, and speak their mind. Inti and the NDC are buying Sebu respect Ghana for respect democracy and Tata Nipa entry to because you want to express your view, no. And the Ghana for it to my demonstration from Endra and Emma Ubia Huanka IGP also I there on police service no protect you that is how we are supposed to build the nation. We are not supposed to see people as enemies when they try to speak their mind. So Fix the Country person we another demonstration every month. They have to do it. I was say that is how we build a nation. Intimino, I really applaud Fix the Country for no, how they comported themselves. They also abide by the rule. They adhered with everything. And the police in Pra, everything was peaceful. Their message at the end of the day, they we all want the right thing to be done. We are all fighting the same cause. Galamsey, no, it has become a menace. We all have to speak up and make sure, say, we as Ghanaians, we come together and fight it. When our brothers and sisters decide to go out and demonstrate, we can't see them as enemies. We can't see them as NPP for and not NDC for. We need to see them as Ghanaians who want the right thing done. So me, from day one, they came out to say they want to demonstrate, and I've always supported it. And I've always spoken against people who try to distract such demonstrations. Under the leadership of John Mahama, any NDC, I don't want anybody to think, whether you're in government or out of government, to think, say, you can suppress the people. You can, at the end of the day, stop them from speaking their mind democratically. I'll be against any person who tries to stop demonstrations in Ghana. Obi a person demonstration bia wafa ekwan paso akwaje the right documentation on the police wedding koma also we will support it. It is for the benefit. At the end of the day, who gains? We all gain. At the end of the day, when we keep quiet, we all lose. We are all very happy about Fix the Country demonstration, of course. And I'll urge these young people, say, when they feel something is going on at Omani Engine, they need to do this. This is very important. It helps shaping democracy. It helps put government on their toes. It helps we as a citizen, so we know our responsibility. So as much as we are telling the government to take actions on things, we also need to talk to we as citizens, we need to speak to ourselves. We need to speak to each other. We need to also, at the end of the day, adhere to I support this 100%. If it's going to happen every month, I would make sure I speak on it and support it. So nobody should think, say, send the Obiako Abontene now create demonstration against some things going on and Abon Juswa or enemy of the state. No, these are Ghanaians we need to support. I would like to say, congratulations, they have done a successful one. It should not be about individuals. It should not be about personal attacks. It's all about the betterment of Ghana and Fix the Country for no. And anytime be a demonstration, I'm very sure say and I'm very hopeful say. I'm sure say IGP will give them the green light because the men who protected them at the end of the day, message, they have put it across. They are saying say almost share the abine way about Galamsey. And from where I stand, as somebody who updates Ghanaians every day about illegal mining and what this government is doing, I can confidently say that this government is doing so much. This government is committed. The government, the will is there. We have seen the president for almost 9 months on signing any license. Whether legal or illegal, the president has not signed any license. Sa Galamsey aye queen license some more license some Galamsey na yekufu the NPP for the signing the document no more yes ade no until we are fighting a mess that was created by NPP. And this is not a government that always involves itself in excuses. In this West Study president, and even the land minister, they have never sat anywhere else to say you blame we and you blame we. They are taking the issues every single day. They are tackling it. And that is what I like about this government. They are not blaming anybody. They don't see these people as enemies. They have accepted whatever they have said. They are willing to fight this menace, a menace that was created by a regime for 8 years. They decided to destroy the vegetation of this country. We saw NPP executives, leadership. Galamsey, President Tankasa Sector Minister from Boadu the document come and say your party for NSA Ghana. President Kacha Yekufu Kacha say on the Mfano. Yet ha ema yehu keti jemfua edi wo document mu eye obi te say eye Gabi Ochedaku DPA mu Kweku Baku DPA mu obi te say eye chief of staff, former chief of staff operations gay these guys all they had their names in there. Inti any maybe a problem ni free. And until we are not supposed to be worried when we see people making noise about illegal mining. The government has accepted say in kwasiafo na be say mine. We are correcting the mistakes of the foolish people. And tonight we will explain to you why foolish people are not supposed to be taken serious when it comes to the fight against illegal mining. Now, we cannot leave out the NPP. We cannot leave out the NPP. My voice is hurting a little bit, but it's good. Now, man, or a former NPP MP, and ya so to or say, Nidin Ade, or say a Dr. Dixon Adumakun Kisi, NPP for Mufra Bema, Omi MPs no Mufra Bemupe, automatically some obey Yansa for Omo Bema. This gentleman said, Wakabi been there or say, it is not about declaring a state of emergency, it's about going after financiers of Galamsey. Or say, or no, or your MPP or your former MP. The idea say, abandoning declare state of emergency, or say, and is the solution. Or say state of emergency now, on one gazani MPP. Asori anopa they say, John Mahama declare state of emergency, or say, any create so yanye. Now, enye no never solve Galamsey problem. The best solve Galamsey problem, and they say, I was say, abandoning eshe, omudi sika eshe Galamsey mu. Omo share chira omudi sika no ehwem na se yanhwe eno a sa state of emergency no enya dia ebetumi stop de Galamsey no ma yensu de ni ate we MPP ni te me ye nyina kuta card otua dues mesumi tua dues inti technically MPP for no they have gotten to that point they are realizing say state of emergency no enya eno na ebetumi solve de Galamsey no problem no in 2024 time and people like myself they be an example. You're calling for state of emergency. No, it was because President Ejina Akachre say Minerals Commission Akachre chairman want to be illegal mining. No, President said Minerals Commission boa. The same time, no, na sector minister from Boadu at the document command say the party for Galamsey. President say enfano. The same time, no, you president Nebusian for ne nanfofo na the chairman want to me omo Galamsey president Renituya. At that point, no, we realized say the government wasn't doing anything and they were not willing to do anything. So the only thing we thought was the best to do was to call to make sure say you declare state of emergency. But we have crossed that path where we have a new government that is willing to make sure the na odibeye juma. The first thing aban foforo we aye say Oma obi license say onkoye mining, meaning 2,500 licenses they kufuado any MPP for the Galamsey for no and then there we are all trying to stop. Secondly, aban we buy ɛyɛ forest na answer na John Mahama Efra Bemu 2016 na ya tuma yesima wo bia mine wɔ hɔ no Ekufuor de ne MPP for ba omiamo ɔmo be bie forest no ɛna MPP for ɛkɔ forest na ɔmo yɛ den ɔmo di ɛyɛ de asase no ɔmo twa koko tugu ɔmo twa nnua tugu ɛna virgin forest ade ɛbɔ ho ban no na do danko Ekufuor ne ba omiamo ebe bie tu mu NDC aban aba John Mahama said no ɔba beto sa forest nim because obia ni ho kwan sɛ ɔbɛkɔ ye forest nim akɔyɛ de Galamsey. Until you can see the difference between NPP and NDC. The NDC is willing and they are ready to fight illegal mining. NPP were enablers. Omo na omo ma ɛyɛ nsuo na asɛe no. Omo na omo ma green light no. Omo na omo bie floodgate no. Until omo ngasa MP catch Ghana for say NPP for say state of emergency also omo Jimmy because state of emergency no say oye ne na and solve a problem no. Problem ni nyina say yɛbɛkyi obi te sɛ chairman wontumi atum yɛbɛkyi obi a ɔyɛ tiɛn Galamsey ɔde ne sika ɛhyɛ mu atum na state of emergency no sɛ wode to hɔ a na sɛ ɔmo mu kuta sika no a ɔmo ɛhyɛ mu kena no ɔmo da ho wɔ hɔ a Galamsey no ɛnsi ɛno ɛna abranteɛ wɔ a sɛbi ɔkɔ opposition wɔn ho nyansa no ɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ mɛmi yɛn gye NPP foɔ ndi ɔka NPP foɔ ho state of emergency na ɔmo ka no onim sɛ ɔmo ankasa mpɔma anya efiri sɛ na ɔmo nkɔfoɔ na ɛyɛ gala no nenda no because aban we A2 anamon aban we kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo kono ɛbɛnyia sɛ state of emergency ɛde bɛto baby na aban hyehyɛ a wayɛ no san hyehyɛ no ɛbɛtumi akɔ Galamsey aban hyehyɛ ne bi na makeka akyerɛ wo no enti sɛ wotie MPP ni sɛ ɔte radio so te TV so akɔgyina nsuo bi ho abutu ho ejimi a ɔyɛ aboa every sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛdwini sɛ nipa. These are very important things and it is say your money is so complicated. This is simple and then Monday a holiday. Anytime menya botra me dwodwom kakra Ghana fo nyina ate ase na yɛgyina illegal mining so anase yɛgyina gala so no de den o se boa obi ama na asɛm ekoduru bibia wo se du now I'm kyerɛ ade bi and the MPP for person creating impression be say Ghana nsuo no 6 months 8 months here NDC ba power and I say MPP for the way Jimmy o me hu bi da me who a group of piglets who are refusing to admit say someone free Jimmy Mua. There's no way a Ghana for be take you serious. Now the NPP want to create an impression say Ghana for Munjo and then so the say a yandis na be sense ni 8 months into omon na munsuo no mo press conference. That's fine. Obiani omon kontokwa. Now here this was in 2021. I'm building it from the back. Send a baby who say, Miracle Boadu Tankwasiafo no omo Jimmy. You are not supposed to take them serious. Now in 2021, this is evidence-based issues the can wasem. Johnny Hughes, or media general for journalist, or morning show or TV studio radio so. MP before call a Central Region press conference say. This is the first time a Ghana phone Suenia say Miracle Boadu or Yusuba Umiasa cash cow edinyeska. Now Johnny Hughes be posted BB catch Ghana for say MPP for ene ebe catch Ghana for say Ghana Suenia say or remind Ghana for say in 2021 time na MPP was no this was a news omo cover about Ghana Nsuo and the MPP they na in Suenia ye into Troy, and I'm still waiting for the MPP to have a press conference to say he's lying. Right now, no. So I want to be Ember out, Ember say Obi Boa, and therefore Jimmy Tinefie. See, this picture was taken in April 2021 after a tour of the Central and Western region by Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, Information Minister, Samuel Abujinapo, Land and Natural Resources, Cecilia Dapa, Water and Sanitation, the two regional ministers with their entourage. I showed it on Johnny's Bite then. Note, the Interministerial Committee Against Illegal Mining, that's the IMCIM, had been dissolved then. I'm just sharing the information. In 2021, no, time ministers no, and then a share a year in Sua, na Galamsey say no, it was Central and Western region. And I could do upon Krumakaho. Na Lands Minister Eddie Samuel Abujina Poka ho na Cecilia da Paka ho no omukọ 2021 no insoro eninie baby a na omukọ ya obuka say insoro ni ase omukọ ye video no the same place in 2021 baby I'm say Ghana Water Company was Central Region. This is the same water. Now remember, Okachira mo say sa interministerial committee na mo say ebeko Galamsey in 2021 na egunu. 2021 no na egunu. And say sa interministerial your friend saying interministerial committee against illegal mining. Sa adena ekufuado te no ehon fa so ba na yenyaye. And omo de sa IMCIM enye sika no te say Charles Bisu Kromfo no odi Canada Japan echi. Ewifo na omo sa committee nim no and omo na asa cha omo hu mienu ebi di Canada echi e ebi di ba omi echi. Kojo opon kromamo e di ba omi echi. Samara Bujina pomu di ba omi echi. Charles Bisu a ehun so oje bribe TV so as a member of the IMCIM no ono di Canada Japan into the same group. Into sooner NPP for some press conference wo a water company na I must say in Sonia say na in the same place in year 2021. Inti said Miracle Abuaje abegina TV so catch us ai ye hu bi da mo re de Sonia ye e na odi kusie de nachi de bia NPP bedi nkwase asem a obokwa santimem ko yikusie baako Paul Yando wadane kusie na odi omachi e na mo use ni so apofi de bia NPP petumi a mo ba santimem no ba yigimi ni baako no mo de na kodi nkwase asem omukwa demonstration no ye hu achim ni bia so ogina ho time na omo power no Paul Yando no mo hu se kusie ba tan na omo mpese obeben tumi mpo abekasa and power call no yakotam kusie kodi Miracle Abuaje chi se munko gimi mu hu onsuo ho. This is the same place 2021. Now the most interesting thing about Jame Boacho no say me pese me bo Miracle Abuaje ankasa video call do ho no me wi na ma kire wade bi why am Miracle Abuaje eni se gimi ni kuratie no. He's desperate for attention. We diba omiesika. Ya pamono as an MC. Meka chen says onye ria. He should come and show us his termination letter. Time meku for pamono as an MC. He's a criminal. As I speak, on to me proving Chagana for say enye krono ntini pamono. Oye he's desperate. He wants to steal from Baumia because the same person odi Baumia konya 38% no. And I'm telling you on authority. I know what is coming.
15 fairly good water that the NDC government left had increased from 15 to 29 good water.
Your boy Andrew in him. As what can be seen. Omwejimi. The same zone almost said no. And they are doing a press conference. I don't know if it's a Ghana for Yenjimi yet. This is just 8 months of free power new. In Sona Omujina hono. Time on free power, more power no. O sign and can see one castle and get. But you see, these cockroaches, because majority of them the NPP, no more Jimmy, or my general for Munti. Sanko from the party, no, or just a gun of one Jimmy. Anytime guys, the foolish masses are the people who are following the NPP. Enti, Wakojinan Suenim, 8 months of free power. Now, the same Miracle Abuaje, time and no to me. No. This is what he said. I'll say, I will demonstrate against the government if it bans small-scale mining. Time I know what to me no. We September 2024. Satana Ghana for say, from Paul Boateng the report about Manya Hoshi. Minerals Commission said, "I want to me say as Manya Hoshi. More forest ebie mobia ko Manya Hoshi. Ghana for say yem ban the mining. Na yenhwe senia yebetuma ko yeni because abane nyehwe. Miracle Boadu ko tina TV so say NPP aban e ban mining because of Galamsey or no be demonstration. Abrantie we an ende wahye a Poland for La Costa abegina wa say echichira motuo mo say yo say ohye SM say small size o say S ohye dey we ohye S ana ohye small say tiny small ohye TS ana say S say nkora share the nation say dey yo. The same person in the 1 year, the same person wako mounted Edian akonya wo insured him say insured the our power in less than as some kind naka 3 months or say 2 months near Kotwaba. Oka say ono ne NPP na oya Baumia campaign manager no or say ono ne NPP no say omo ban mining in Ghana ono omo be demonstration tia NPP and the kwasi ampanyi we or the Paul Yando I the tisa kusia or nyam akojane ji say munhwe yo enti anya den yam power. who in their right senses to take the NPP serious. Because I'm paying me one video Germany on when I start to September now I say I will demonstrate against government if it bans small scale mining. Na Ghana for kasa. You say munya BB. Someone just won't declare state of emergency. Munya BB me. Chairman want to me say asase. Kate Yemvo say asase. From Pop what in the report about ye will be forest nama. Munya BB. Omoka said no. I think Miracle what you went to a news file, eh? My kind show. What kind story now? Some kind. NPP for me nine. But I say Jimmy, don't listen to them. It's the Yamako Nanke, Yenya Beto Abamwana. Into the crack is saying, Yamam to me, moi. Namusame be a forest no. Nine. The spokesperson for the campaign of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the new Patriotic Party's flag bearer for the 2024 elections, Dennis Miracle Abuaje, has threatened. On one case, threatened na buying. Also, Galamsey na support Baumia campaign no. Galamsey na yene ende ya sensu na ema yesika no. Opese utwadien Galamsey mu. Miracle Abuaje tina Joy News threatened na buying. Tata not only the lead Baumia communication. Na Baumia man sa chance na kubetuma kwaye. Baumia told him that you dare not go on radio and say, or support say, young banning mining, small scale mining in Ghana. Baumia man direction said, Konoka Ghana for say, no, because the intentions was that Obube Kunipa keep power. No mas say them more. NPP they never thought of losing power. Me na me catch roll. Takonu, she never thought the NPP would lose power. Nana Danko for he never thought. Baumia thought he will win the power. So he sat on TV. The same Miracle Abuaje catch the Ghana for say, or no be see the party no say you ban Galamsey or Ghana. Now when you read the story, this is what it says. In Mr. Abuaje's view, the calls for a ban on small scale mining are politically motivated and not in the interest of the country. Or see September. Or see omo kase Galamsey sensuo ku Ghana for ye won kora no mo nsadi no or see sankofo nya politics no mo yom kwase anko no ha enya koma pa no mo de kasa tata no wa ban mu kwase ampe yo she Poland for la cost we Miracle Abuaje kwase ampe wa se banchidue yi na no mo ji se ere fie ho na what Ghana no fa Abuaje serious Miracle Abuaje fa ni serious oh we jimi we politics of insult. So you see, into onim sa NPP for the Jiminti, no afa po yando, ni tise kusia wonyam. Wasiato. Ono time na oti Ghana 8 years, we wudi nso ni ye Jimmy. Ne nimu prekesen se apofia be gina. Yes mahama be yensuo no otwe. Ukroma santimemu nso papa be na da ho. Galamsey said nyina kokwa demonstration ho. Now okay story speaking on Joy News on Thursday September 19, he said the calls are in the interest of some political groups. So that time not fix the country for a demonstration. Or say that be where politics no more yeah. In Sobian say yeah, Mobian can say Galamsey. Miracle Abuaje. The Niasi said the Kotra ni gu kwasia and wakoshe Poland for la cause to say BBSC into yanya dang, what should we do? Yanya dang. Yantam Ghana ne mamwana yanya dang. Into a bufu MP NDC. Mami and support NDC biom. Yanya dang into end game and say what's the end game? Nchamwa. My say Jimmy for ma. Mojo say Ghana for 2 days, 3 days. Where just 7 months ago. You see, Osaka said me and I quote Miracle Abuaje no masem. He's at for me kind of tree. The proposal they are making is not in the interest of the water bodies. They are making it in the interest of their own political affiliation. End of quote. Or see, Ghana for now, Omatiomu Guabontinica say, Ekufuado abain, Chema won't to me a gala, mobile forest, no. And the Pimpo watching the report about Nina Mosamunya Hoshi. To see a person will be Amonia or say, Omo yes, I did no, a yes, Sebio. Political party be no more joining and ya Ghana and you soon say no. Until that time no, Wajatum says you say you, but not on person Bejatum say the party na say you no. Wajatum say the party na be gala, a be forest no, I say you no, but politics kwasia boy way, foolish boy way, or just over to the Ghana for did other diagram because I had a full and need any kwasia pay be so person be the president. NPP ankasa omwe Jimmy Some because NPP Jimmy dio naturally foolish Jimmy. They still don't think just again of when you need Jimmy to support Yando. Now we are Santini ba with the NPP chi. Kwa santimemu no kohwe ko boasa danse. Ko be kwai kwa santimemu we are regional communications that ade na wonko honkoda fom. Koto de ne bodwe muti Jimmy mu and a small boys we use mo. O Yando we nyini cha kwa we. Why when him tum sa pa ofia ko gina ne ti e Jimmy ho papa penyin toto. Odo wo hwe abo to akogina nsuo ho. Ukuro ma santimemu ye nya nsuo nom.
In fact, this thing must stop. It must not continue. So, in fact, now we don't even, in fact, let me say we are not desperate.
I'm sorry, sound. Thank you, team. Now, video now share, the sound went off. I'm sorry. Video now share, this was August 2024. August 2024. That was NPP was in power. August 2024. And the water na the same place, the same central region, August 2024. The same people today are doing a press conference in central region saying, time no move free power na in suneni to say. I've played a video of news reporter, a free Edian, a free central region. Now, my biggest problem the problem I want to see our Ghana, the fight against Galamsey, one of the biggest problems the media, and especially multimedia. You see this news coverage I'm lecturing on, Joy News coverage. They have all these materials at their disposal. When the NPP, they were in power, they went to these sites. They saw what damage or the kind of damage na NPP for a year to our environment. Today, they are the ones spearheading the NPP propaganda and agenda against the government that is working for the people. That is my biggest problem. And it hurts me when I say multimedia because my own boss, Erastus Asarodonko, he's putting his life on the line to report every single thing on the ground for us to see, irrespective of the party in power. Or start reporting a Galamsey issue. Now NPP no power. He's still doing it whilst NDC is in power. But it hurts me say the media which he is part of. I'm talking about the media a company that is multimedia, specifically Joy News. They are making the fight against Galamsey very difficult. Because you see, Joy News, multimedia, they have an agenda. And the agenda is that we want to find a way to make this government look bad in the eyes of Ghanaians. So they are going to align themselves with the NPP to lie to us. How can you have these materials at your disposal? You have covered the news in the central region. How under the leadership of Boadu Baumia, in what Ghana say, and I say, and so move free power. How can you follow these same criminals to the same location and come back and report as if say what is happening is new and it's never happened before? Because if Joy News or multimedia is a credible platform, the first question they will be asking these people is, why do you want us to follow you to a place you have been before and we saw the damage you have done? In fact, the water body or the water we saw there had already been destroyed even before we went there with you. So why are you today making it to look like, say, what we are going to cover or we follow you there will change the narrative? It is only a media house, a crom for any fake news, a media house that is making it difficult for us to fight illegal mining in the BSA. And you see, multimedia, Joy News, they are enabling the NPP to lie to Ghanaians. And you could see The interest it is a paid job they were doing. Oh, yanko kraswe, yanko busako krawe, yanko bebre. You see, the idea in say we want to do everything as multimedia, Joy News, to make the John Mahama administration unpopular, because since they came to power, they have not paid us money. They have not called us to settle with us. They are not doing what we like. Into the fight against Galamsey, no. As much as we are blaming Ghanaians, the media, especially multimedia and Joy News, are the biggest hindrance when it comes to the fight against Galamsey. Because if I am an editor or Joy News, be a news editor, now Mabeka say we are NPP. We are going to the central region to go and do a press conference in front of the same Ghana Water Company, you call under your leadership. Now, so that's saying I will tell my reporters not to go. No, why should my reporters go? Because under your leadership, that is when we saw the distraction. Why are you today going to stand there to tell Ghana for say then it means you, the media house, you are enabling them to lie to the people. Whilst you have evidence whilst you have evidence to prove say what they started, what we are experiencing today, it was started by the NPP. So why are they not being bold to tell Ghana for say, no, we are not going to be part of this strategy of destroying a government that is willing to fight, unless the media house is ready to help the NPP to stop the fight against Galamsey, because that's what we are seeing today. That is what we are seeing. That's why I keep saying it's Joy News, a fake news. Multimedia is one of the worst media houses in Ghana. Very terrible reporters, very terrible news outlets. It is political. What they do is the whole thing it's about money. The highest bidder. If you don't give us money, we will deliberately decide to lie to the Ghanaian people. And the danger is that they are destroying Ghana. Multimedia, Joy News, almost say Ghana.
Me ya majuma pamisika. And I was saying, only pana Jimmy Amontiana. Mosimi yanka.
Asembe nyabotre. Hey, sikedi ba kono no. Ba omi ajimi, ana kale di ajimi. Asembe munya abotre mu mienu. Ah, foolish. Ana ba ko so bo ben pin. Ana nantano so tipe podo so. Kodiro, ono so o se hotel no ye campaign. Mo de nkwase asem de ana snitch Community Japan. Konkonsa, Community Japan ni konkonsa. Party mu a yesenya Community Japan start ye. Oye konkonsa fa afoko nwa de pamo mu nyina. Ana wo ba country so de a ekurase kukuo. The type on ha. Maybe I don't care. Me, I want to be number one. If number one is there, why don't you want to be number two? With the word Momo bottom. Country. Ono so asene bo sa pampan and on nam. Wasene bo sa pine and on also nam on tiasie. Obia per president di emwafu. And who here, you see a Kennedy Japan is going to speak at the UPSA. Baumia is speaking here. And I'm saying, hey, youth are more Ghana, so the more bro. Ghana youth, more bread. No wonder Obi to be 45 was still a part of the youth. More bread, because right now Ghana quite a new youth and a new old men. Ghana right now we don't even know who is youth. Ofuibia Soria and the youth of Ghana. Obi Jamaica, please, you the youth. When the 42? Oh yeah, we the youth. What Jimmy? Huh? When the 42 years? When the 38, 35? When the 33? When the 31, 30? When the 29? When the 25, 28, who just say, please, we the youth. Who you the youth? When the 42, but you the youth. Oh, bottom. And the political parties, youth leaders now. Obiano 17, 21, 38, 49, 50. And I'm exactly Kasa, and the youth, they put too much pressure on the government. Politics now for say. Obia to me, echo speech. Obia to be sorry. Now I'm giving economic speech. Now Baumia na market can kwasi asam. Baumia ko tokas 300. So me yano so to me yano krom 4. Baumia krom 4. 300 pickups. You can't tell us where you got the money. You are a thief. Asime so atasa so ono so atia for so you are foolish. You don't know you are foolish. Akwara Jimmy amonka na ene ye chirech mu so we Jimmy. Nkwasese mu ngwa. Now inflation no aban say and a holiday will be out fee. And then penny for fee. Into a castle ye. Sugar daddies and copper girls and the woman out fee because any holiday. Sugar daddy for one kind of crano. Holidays on Montampe. I send the own to me quayin. Ye, Obian quid you be at fee. Sugar daddy for us and for. And the wife is when you say, Mama can be my wife is no. Now wife is a bread. Sugar daddy is a zamfo. They be a trek. And they be a board meeting. Sugar daddy is a busio for. What to buy or you didn't chance to see an old text or baby. So now you see her. What we see can and shit. We ain't put body ni wuja obano. Sugar daddy wuja. Kevin tell us so I don't like the guy. Sugar daddy be baby and I can say boy wait there. On your serious be or boy or chimpena. Sugar daddy bia and you bring the boy for Kevin tell be or boy. Mommy is mamon chin. Wife is mamon chin. Sugar daddy is na for omo kan kure. And the omo wo fie nyina mo monitor omo. And I'm going to urinate to be omo boa and inside had the high shit. Me person ko jim from our boa or ko pick a call. Or ko pick a call. Mo monitor omo. And the woman muntie no muntie. Mo ko adwuma yenim dia mo ye. Mo kan kure. Mo to diamond ma wa bontene. De bia weekend bia mo be ko yie. Ye ne mo ko mo person mo ne wife is be ko. Na mo ko for girls we di mochi. And they be in a club the Asia and they keep fit Sunday they be keep fit Saturday be omo boa agentira for man am ko gu omo so obia pon adwuma 5 watch osanka by 7 dey oduru fie e dey na oduru fie 9:30 10 e dey agentira na bobo no Ghana sa sugar daddy for e dey na member mo yesa ade dey na mo yesa no. And Ghana ni bema pon adwuma instead say watch traffic ni more din pa no 3 hours nti watch anka 8 na nka watena se na nka odu fie no yire ne womba wo fie 9 10 11 12 na da onam krom ogidian wo krom ogidian wo krom wo yire ne womba wo fie woni nam krom ye den ogu maso nkora na mu gu omo so mu bedu fie na mamuna bibia na mamuna Mukodu na small girls jojo ma. No my say enkwa. Oh please. Oh bibi. Oh babe. The Jimmy. Ubedu fia no muna. Why wo tiko tenten na den na higher fee. Ofui. Akọ hide am oba e was house ntreso. Omedwa alaji sugar daddy no. Eden sem hunu no. Mu dware kura mu ntimi dware. Oja ne phone to bathroom na de yam hyehye no. Me tie me yire ni me password nyina. Eden na wo di sie. Adna Ghana for mbema mo ware amontina mo nka no kura sa enyimbre me kase ne buofu denden de ade a ankena nko pese okọ bebi be se mama na nko ne buofu o bodam trefia okọ woto be wamuna kusu no oto wamuna ade a Jimmy okọ hu small girls na wa bread no se kusie oh babe don't oti abontiri fra oba babe obeduru fia e na abena wan Jimmy oti abontiri small girls omo papa wa mobra no odidi omo oh babe we sorry we the man shira na me chair we late ya kaso be for the banko school pena ne buofu ai na we nkwa ntumi nye oduru fia lo tutu chick ma na yire ana we so edwuma ai be ma de wo fie oba ye aduane na wo so age inchense no twitwum eni tina mo kitchen a e wo de sink no se wo na ye aduane na oba de twichense nim se mo wonkora a ebia nkora nkoda wo na wo de nkora nkwa de bia no na obo oba no mo Jimmy obeduru fia no mu na adwuma be na ye cancel horomo office wo tonya bribe na woje ukotena office wo uduru adwuma 9:30 uko lunch 1:20 no asaba 4:30 ubeduru fia me nka wasem ubu ofu wo muna adan a wabre ukotu banchen oba ompeso beso bibia bu obakro na efia ompeso beboa na wo muna enkora ni nyina atoto wuram because asemesie muna kwasasem na mo ti Ghana ho. What is that? Budu fia ade o saboboa Saturday Sunday also tena fie Saturday Sunday tena fie ena no patututu ye kwa fit ena me me nanfofo no ena ye bekwa yie wa ho enkwase ade tena fie Saturday Sunday na busa nkora no na oyire hu se boga so wo fie a sense of security last killer wo fie de bia wo de wasaki de bia wasaki obi am tantan a wuchi wo mantama o man nkora mbre nkora de na eye bia wo na mase onkwa na kwa eye eye de obetumi amane mona de ko na de bia Jimmy na tie yi ase oyire ne wo ma wo ho aya nya time na tena fie kakra na wa Jimmy ana sugar daddy for mo Ghana mudi nkwa asam sa o pressure be peno betena fie na mo ba ne pressure ena makoma yo ena na oba ne twa ne ho na okoba Jimmy onya nwade kakra na wa se boxer shorts na okọ ai babe Jimmy Lion King for But it's Ghana ni ware o Ghana yen kanasem. Ghana ni bema ware o Ghana yen kanasem. Aden a bema de on na yetire no nam wuram abuofunu. Didi nkwasiasem wuram saa. Na obafia na opese obia de bibia hye nsam. Oba no muna. Oba no muna. Wa tum se prepared ya aso na kwasiampanyi te wo. Oba no muna akodware no ada. Woni se prepared ya aso. Jimmy, wakoso ni girlfriend there, wa 1,000 eguso. Wakoyi 1,000 ato ma oba bi efie. En wato eguso Jimmy. Enya wo mpo na oti o, opie ya na Kevin Taylor bia be hye ho. Jimmy wafu adoa, ondwene wo ho. Oba we no atena bobra. Awo nkora ne wo kyekyere bombrai. Wudi Jimmy ago oba tantan bi nam krom. Oba fie hu se prepaid so na do Jimmy atwam se a wudi wo hu hwe. Enso pa ben kwan edi. Beifo oba. Mo say, mo sugar daddy. Just a Ghana no, who no responsibility. Me be phone license is here. Ubo de man beka. Me be phone license is here. But they make an interest bia yengu that industry no. Me yengu no, but mo ma pressure. Yama attention mbra more 80%. So industry dey here. Because if you are why fees be so hard in this industry, 20% industry here, but industry no more here too much in attention. Maybe you 10% be a year. Now we 80% a come industry no, and I'm 20% above you. Why Jimmy? Why fee will fear for 80 region fear, 85 region fear, never 15 no carbon tene. So outside industry here, and I'm doing some coin. Open once and the SDA equal to fear. Now ninya some children broke. Ukonya asam na oni SDA ni na tifie mantem na oni tifie ba ko na oni konya problem and ye wo kura geye 2 minutes we charge mama o ai e kire wo twam na bia wo de tawle twa wase ni pa nche na nsisi akoa ni pa nche na nsisi SDA for on be charge ma to so sisi on be charge ma to so SDA for na yi se am kan sugar daddy for asemi. Some must text me. But why they worry me like that? Then. So I know me to Ghana. Some must text me. She got that before. I'm to Ghana and kwasia some kwa. Here's one more text. My bomuding. Yeah, but I couldn't text no. Oh boy, why they worry like that? You do this one be too slow. Yeah, you want to touch no? To Ghana on kwasia dem kwa. Kwasia de. Okay, so I'm to move. Me jina so. I got 10 minutes. Me jina so 10 more minutes. I was here to become a bitch sugar daddy for more Ghana. I'm doing quite some do. What toka? A Juma Wajilo na toka baku. Ebia wenya, ebia a passat be an answer CR views at the end of Kaya Muji. No one mere weni. No one did a say, oh, my wife studio a teacher ni. Why only teacher for this the salary said and tea. Cowbitman Bakuman and came in between Kanka Cramenia or Bano. Now what Bakwam or Yeno? Sanya Yeno. Now Bano Swenya. Simple one be inti nyoman kitin bi no na abo oba no ai na teacher di ode kai de kwasia ogwa kwaje besia to ka mo ba industry no omo mfa hu o industry no is always open for business sa industry na mo sorry a na mo so sika gogumu no sa industry no e basket o sika na de bagum nyina banyunu sa industry you cannot trust that industry. Inti also make sure say sa investment na nkasa no mommoa mom yerenom na Ghana fo mbema mommoa mo yerenom obu a owoka ofie na yire ko mpese na yire betenam na yire tema na bu ofu ade na obetena ka adim ka na ye wo na oyire dia wo ye bema wo ka wo di oyire ni ka en hawo wo access to try and help her get a car inti amwa wo nkasa wo hu se efe na wo muna. Now, I'm going to have shoot and time be. Who would you ho? I'm going to do the sugar is on Jimmy NPP for shoot and time be necessary. Now, I'm going to know. I'm going to scan my tama come over. So I found come over now the command name. A boo through our mamma and so I here. Huh? Omo Jimmy Kuramono was that time sika come about Bonteno. The aka of your no atama command mame and I remember so here scan o dying. O mame na ware o. O mame enya ni kuru na ware no. Now the ofie bia watama command mame Jimmy. Na aso for so amoso motete mo yira ware mu no. Mo fa mo Jimmy nkofie. Mo ne mo kuru mu no rete. Ah, 2 weeks now to Obani Fio, 2 weeks now to Fio, Omunya Dane. Obano Bawareno, Usinu Consul, a Diana Wope. Unifie. Into Obano Bawarian County Baby. Now, sorry, Biana, and I may bam ho, and I may bam ho, a diem qua. A Diana Wuhia power, our Riedima, de Biana Tiomoso. So one gets a frost, oh, I saw your percent Obana Babuama, and the effect. Na de bia no we front to ma na no ba betena obi obana ne kunuso obi a wo de budget ode hwe ne yire ne ma na umo disturb nipa tamu asofo abeyfo no so munja na mkom krom nkwasa semu sa na mo te Ghana ho na ene na ma corruption no because be ma ni ko adwuma nyina pressure dan so into okogyina baby ko sha na owie sika ne ma eje ne wo fa eje munja sa jimisam no mo sugar daddy for no mo sa sugar daddy ebe na se be publish mu nyina mudin ha san kwasi ade no munjai obi ware o Ghana no obi ware abrochira you could see say there's another last time catch obi say so utu kwan ba America ana uko Europe na uko sra ana uko for a visitor it is beautiful efe but the moment abetu say oba bet na America no you understand say it is not easy. Omo amutabe sra America no moko no. America looks so beautiful to them. They enjoy America. They like it because the moment I about for 2 weeks no. Oh asmesi brani ndi mbom. Oh I have sra oh ye we dey hu da o. Hey, wa unie. Ya ta hu TV so. Sa dey na be so for 2 weeks, 3 weeks na sa. After that no, you have to understand the system. I want to say asmesi na opia cart e wo eye dey Walmart. Anabehu na asimesi otwi uba yemu bebre it is a totally different thing. It is sabio mo amote Ghana no sabio mo dey yaba ade ba ko ebufu wo mu ne say obi atena brochire ono angasa ne ba a owo no ontumi nkasa de ba na sem ontumi kan de ba na sem abrochire nkora de ne ba di 16 17 years according to the Bema Befie dad mom you know I'm seeing him we are dating Osibo how are you you so you are going to your room I na akorane ne Bema na besna ko shade dem no also we are going for a walk in the park Osi and abena you people should come back early o America o ne baba na we 16 17 to the Bema be kire no say mom I'm seeing this guy no the Bema na ko shade dem no the Bema say we are going to a park on Kashi o tumi be duru fie sa kwa champagne no te Bronx na o te Massachusetts no kwa champagne o te UK bonk bi mu no obeduru Ghana pe na ne nua ba o ne te no ne ba wedi 28 a o Legon no se de ende no na o gina kwara say na wo pie na ade na wo ba nipa na wedi 28 na o de pressure kogu ne so why are you coming this time why are you people in Ghana every time you go out you are staying here so you kwasia wo te America wo ba 16 years and the America for kwara de enfa kan mo America for nkora de ogo kape ebeda ne asem enso obduru fie a opese oje obi back and ten so na omo de pressure akoto fie for so obitumi ohia ni biti abrochire ohia ni oti abrochire kurase food stamp no dididi obeduru Ghana na obehye obi aso ofie ho na ukohin na 9 o'clock na wo ba enso abrochire oti bonkum ni ejai sankwasiafo no the pressure betu nipa so Ghana na sankwasiafo ni nyina stress nipa 99% of Ghana for mo abrochiri omni gay for na yedwuma omni gay for trumu for na yedwuma 99% Ghana ni bia ni America UK betu maka yem say edwuma oye wo mu no oni gay ni nyedwuma majority of them omo bosses ye gay for either Oba or Bema, they live with them, they work with them, they eat in the same cafeteria with them, they are workers, they are colleagues, they talk. Hey, how are you? Oh, good. Today you're looking cute. I say, you know, cute. Hey, America. On car problem, yeah. Obedru fie pe. Hey, na upgrade why don't say buy? Aha. Ya de ye fie ye ntisa o, ye Christopher kwasia. Uti America, uni gave for the tiejubem. Ge ni na ma promotion. Obaba oni gave for nanfofo ba ofie ho obaba o college ne nanfofo ye gave for oni omo ba fie ho ultimi nka hwe because America for nkora de akoka asemasi kwasia bebregua America omo bedru fie no be ma efie for pressure Akrebe we di 28 years. Ontumi mengo, ontumi pia bontene, ontumi ko out because ni anti bio, me anti ba kuno kai no, anti Faustina wabao. Inti ende de yentumi pie kwasia. Ne ba egu wi so Bronx, ko he? Ne ba gu wi so Massachusetts. Ne ba ne demo krom tumi prapra. Brabro chebe hwe omumba, omu fin. Embema gu omu se mpuro. Omu tumi nkoma sem. Bombe dru Ghana. Yedi efie de ante saa o na bema be na ode na bahai na we de ofri hin na chi ye hefa asori be na okọ na kwasia onyan opuro wa America bebregua America ha intom be fia nom the pressure be to Ghana for so akorebe odi 27 odwin pie there's a party Saturday odwin pie Opia Bontina 7 na obefie adaya me antibi fi abrochira bo abroche so full stam na oja foda so Obama care e no da so minim de America kwasiafo ye tete obu nyina to de nyina be the same ye tete kwasiafo ye nyina to no be the same because omo dada mo ache ehiafo nkwa de gu abrochire ehiafo ameka bi nchira mo Ghana for mu gu abrochire about 70% Omuni $100,000 dollars. Ghana for go abrochiri about 70%. Omuni $50,000 down my account. So omuni bi. Yani eti omoto ubuofu. Me say Ghana for eti abrochiri America. About 70% of Ghana for America. Omuni $50,000 a year omudi down my account. Omu person me kana kura chirebo. Omuni kapre. Munja san kwasia president de babie for no. There are people back home who are living better than you people here. Munja kwasia de no. Obu out mu no okroma na ho sampre ase some people de twitwi no ho. Cream kro ni bi. Ono na mkofo party ase na ogige aduane ko gudi fridge mu. Me na meka kire mo me kan nyina ne. Obi na kan 50,000 is too much. 10K, $10,000. Obi ni bi. Obi me see 70% of Ghana for America. Omuni $10,000 cash da ho omuni bi. Say on accounts mu kra anya say cash da few. On accounts they don't have it. Omo bedru Ghana nkwasiade. Enkwasiade no mu hurahura nipa bi na efi America aba na efi omuni ka pre. Mamu suro omo. Omuni ka pre. Enkwasiade ane no modi no ma chafo no monam. Omuni hwe wo America. Ye ne na say nya nkwara asa wo. Ye ba kuruma ne ya chewa ye nya nkwara asa. Ye ni OGs na nam. Me expose omu nyina akromfo. Omo ba no matoto, omo ko dollar shop. Omo ko to welcome to New York. Welcome to omo that text me. Welcome to New York. Welcome to Ohio. Welcome to ani nyina $1 enya tare papa bia shirt. White shirt nyina $1 shirt enya papa. Omu nyina tare mtoto nyina Forever 21 fontade. Forever 21 friend saying oh Marshalls nya de ai 17 for $8. Marshalls Forever 21 abakui Jefe Bolangwa. Majority of Ghana from abroad omo train sales and some atade I am dey train ye ba oboa or train my sales aba ni ateso fofofo Costco na wo he enkwade omo omo Costco America more families ene ye ma omo nti ye say me say more big family me ma mienu ene me yire na yakọ Costco we to be out on the bulk ebi wa shemu 12 ebi shemu 18 it's good you keep it you know me mini Costco account but I'm just trying to let you know for families like that how they create here Ghana for to me try la Costco for the sales aba no matter say they said they aba said no matter Ghana obedu Ghana no kan kwasi asem che nipa onibra ye born America onibra ye bre oboa onibra ombra bia o America bia oboa ko Detroit ko he me beautiful like omo kan kro azan for nkwa me 70% of Ghana for America only $10,000 ye kasa chirima muntie mamu masa nkwasi afori bi endada mo time na ye to atade o H&M na that time 2011 ho be bi na ye to atade o H&M omo twen sales nkwa sankola ye omo ba eye Christmas day 30 December so dey omo nyobi na okuta $300 sankola no omo ba America omo from America ba no akata for nkwa na Ghana for nkwa omo ni $500 on my account Ticket no to 2 years ago. That ticket no the Ghana December no or to January 13th. It was on $450. Ticket December no beba we no or to ticket in January. It may you say over $2,000 bid the whole. I say any Ghana first class that be what to ticket in January 7 ticket 8,000 to not on 250 sales. One ton direct airline who Okofa a trip advisor. So I take it to Toyero. One ton Delta, one ton United or direct to or ton or trip advisor or ya transit me and so Odru Ghana. Nisika $700 or Drew Omaki Kankwasi acceptable. Obakona small boys on my table, Omni Capre. Na Yamanko for Abesha so. Omo December, you know, Tom ticket in January. 99% of Omo for America ever January no. Omo to ticket no ever December, Omo to January, Omo to ticket no. Mr. P, teams, stop me. You have to stop me when it's time so that I can start the show. Me start the show, me to think of what to. In January, I broach the ball and kwa. And I don't know the good pass one. I where the trial like be any. Ofa no. I was it is Japan. Panasonic no more fool me no say good contain them. No abetrogu a la pass or not yakonyum. Eh boga Brown can I oh ya next week ya mesa kwaba. Or quite what is a ball aba or money penya home. Oba betis on to so. No, I hear so by na OD area girls. No, about year so. All right, no OD area girls, yan canasam. Obi reba oba, Nimquasia Germany be alco, no obi rechi. Adia or the South Butcher ball abaye. Into yan Kaboga 1978 BMW foot and timey 3B, then or the number area hall. With a mess about bogus. Education service for some country must say no clearance for 50,000 teachers. Ignore fake recruitment letter. In the Ghana Education Service say so when information be about say almost fanipa 50,000 teacher for 50,000 almost a nipa bi a omu twatro omu person omu de jinko for bi sekedi enya no kre omu ready so omu be fa teacher for a omu ankasa officially they will come out through a credible platform to say yene any allow silence media general any some platforms to say power a bit to say wezo platforms to be to say the ejere na so fanfa fake news to say joy news so inti almost say when you see this in the news you know also TS say a fake news inti men jindi say Ghana Education Service efa teacher for 50,000 ejuma say enya no kre into who bibisa bogu the right time come na abekire Ghana for nipa omofa ene ekwan also fa so na oye recruit as a teacher. Now his wife Madam Lordina Dramani Mahama led the global action in a short ceremony. First Lady Lordina Mahama calls for global action to protect children at UN prayer service. This morning at the 7th annual prayer service for children and United Nations, children at the United Nations, New York, the First Lady Lordina Mahama urged global leaders to prioritize the protection, education, and empowerment of vulnerable children worldwide. And the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Madam Lordina Dramani Mahama, met some people, a group of dignitaries in New York, and she spoke on how the vulnerable must be empowered, children especially, and you know, Mami Way, Sibia and Korada Nakuma. So when it comes to kids, when it comes to children, when it comes to Ghana, she's one of the people as an individual, married to a politician, as a mother, as a role model, which we see hospital, actually a political party that has been in government for 16 years. And I'm talking about Lordina Mahama alone. Her achievement when it comes to building hospitals, clinics in Ghana is bigger than the NPP as a political party that have ruled Ghana for 16 years. It's something commendable, and we should not underestimate such a woman. Her contribution would stay with Ghana for a very long time. Enya dia esobetin sebio onyankopon to nsafre no wasa asu wesu kwado free so a de waye edema Ghana ma enkora ya wo mo through clinics, the support or various hospitals in the country. Equipment I will provide. These are things that when people in the future are no more with us, we remember them. there are some people who came and shared our money with their kids. They put together a foundation. We remember Rebecca Ekufuado and her kids, the way they stole from us. This woman consistently, what she say, encouraged Nakumaso, Sebi Omomuni Bino, and so Nakumaso. So, as you can see, she's still preaching, she's still pushing, she's still trying to fight for the vulnerable. Today, that's what the First Lady of Ghana did at United States of America. Madam Lodina Dramani Mahama today also spoke. So, it's getting better and better every single day. That is how it works. You cannot change what is good. And the President Mahama we saw the Foreign Affairs Minister and so we saw other dignitaries, the president a very small entourage, very small. It means the president knows what he's doing. And we are very proud of the president, proud of his wife, proud of this country, and proud of ourselves as a nation, because we have actually come a long way. And your president Nipa Buno, your president Utimitia Eka Edaho. Your president Sebio your president Ubunipa, your president Onsunano, your president Ondim Kwasiasem Nipim, your president Ojini Asana Wakasa. You who sang Kwasasem for 8 years, we lived with it. This is the time Enyansa for Bedia so inti our some mebo or mine who buying near Mankwasia for chance be to me Ghana. So we are happy to have John Mahama, his wife, and the in the leadership in New York City, Omo Ekasa Ede Ama Ghana. Now, Musa Dembele winning a year the world best Ballon d'Or. Okay, not bad. Honestly, idea Wabo Dembele, right? Only winning. And your bad sir, Why idea? Obobo on kasa I ask ori kutra wan bi so nambo Musa on kasa so partnership the 19 no the game. Inti from what I'm reading here, no Musa Dembele has won the Ballon d'Or, which is cool. I think with the contest to be an Shada Nihusa. Last year the Anonan Shadan Suenisa, the guy from Man City, everybody was shocked. But this one, I just said Claire Kakra, Dembele boy abono over this yes, last year, boy no, who say yes, and he deserves this. So correlations of our idea, so we need world best. You say then I could play a be world best, and a heart player be so a time. Player na minimum so be to magic world best or Ghana. Na e dombote. Na bibinti na dombote to manje. That a dom. Minimum they see it. But player na or you good and na minimum sanko be to magic world best. We are bedi pele free ho. Any polo. Polo and a friend saying I we are bedi any polo free wa. Player na minimum so be to magic world best pa nanke that a dombote. But minimum they see it. Because Sibiana alaji bo dombote to me a kelly boro. Dombote don't bo boche Ronaldinho bebre. Ba bibinti. Dombote don't bo boche Ronaldinho. Don't. Na dombote ma free kick bi wa Accra Sports Stadium. Obi eni na mu say. Dombote bo. Ai. Don't make a me wo say na say mo search dombote ma na me pe man ninje. That dombote. Dombote nko apart from abedi edi polo. Dombote nko na nke betumaje world best e ma Ghana ba bibinti don't bole to me carry ball don't na ball internet kura na ojubility onim se betom because ya chechira to so and was say training the na me pe dombote asem no say apart from say ya chechira to so was say training you drone the be but ya training you go duro so into ma ball so a mala mu push no na training so pushi into you keep akura be tornet adeba kora be pedal dombote no e drone the be ya be chichiri but ball be tornet because training no or yet training no or did training no dombote telling dombote no to be me pesa me kasa na I say me pesa we because be o Kevin Taylor adena Charles Taylor anka Charles Taylor so asem Charles Taylor a good player Charles is good Charles ankasa no our corner kick bi on event here o to be body say pace ne shot na ewo mu no e be di crab so do ti bebom to be tornet Charles Taylor a good player but me do Charles Taylor me penasem very humble guy very quiet guy Charles Taylor so ankasa obom but born ankasa ne die don dada don ai o say obo ha obobo ma ne efe Charles Taylor say obobo e de efe you get excited o do say ototwe or a team player just say bibia o footballer mu bia no ade na o need any height nko a First time I Ghana for say Chastela the ball your first Chan tournament. Chastela boy Chan tournament. Some more woman and saying first Chan tournament in a Ghana boy no. Chan 2008. I had a Chastela actually say or had. But we Chastela and the skills in the didn't have free war. Now Opo be my boy when you started to cry play of when you Dombote. Because born now is an aircraft too. Soccer and Gasa then say, oh yeah, warm up and no be born out on it that be. Then a Dombote but or chichum, a quality chichum. Just yes started born. We didn't catch chichum. What Buffalo the so about chichum ka crack. What magic coins light to the court. Yes started what didn't catch yogurt coins to the court. That was the yes started born. Not Dombote yogurt coins in the dressing room. I said they started born as an obeshe. Inti uko head on bota also for collection mienu obefa de oshegu ankasa odebema no ansa na de ebe warm up no eye ne kakran amenities no amenities no inti don bote uko head on boy so ukọ asoro akoto collection mienu obedi nka to first one for antis no ono be che antis ne kakran no aba no okọ no yes skills na de and obeyi 10 Ghana no de ama no ansa na oboto net wi a wase yebu 20 Ghana sa ama no don bote guantini akọ asoro ye to collection mienu Accra Sports Stadium don bote Dombote. Dada Dombote. Oni bo boche Ronaldinho bebre. Na bibinti. Bibini de entwinka. Bibinti. And then the amount for who Dombote be so o manu tia no. Na se mu say how supporters be obi ka se tia Dombote say, "Hey, you are speaking against the God. Don't do that. Dombote is a soccer god." Ghana nyina ya rate me ho. Ya rate me ho. Ye hu de anya ho. Na don want to Kelly, otumi Kelly. Atuko fio. Etu guys don oba Kelly boy imbo also odupa min Kelly bo eno na atuko fio o ka kire no may you so rest in peace the man atuko fio e de pedon bo tasem no ojan touchline na safriki bedawa eno so ka kire don ball e Kelly mbo also odupa e Kelly simple also Kelly eno anu no nti de bia atuko fio ka say Kelly mbo eno anu e to tiri ma bo so no bia ni dem Mr. S get me don bo taste Kelly go just say ball no a born a killing 100%, a Kelly 360 there in net you are done. Isn't it them? I into the piano. Samo money at the Adena Samo say on your day. Freaking about Samo Yagi National Conchain because on him say, Eden, that I don't wo. Into Don, Dan question also on the Terminator, Bono, Tim, I Dan question and bia or a play be a sister be or they be a serious in the office. And Yahani Babe, I'm coming to Kumus, Dan on a serious in the office. I or about 2 years, Panyan, no, I don't know, cover mbu, mule nkwa, ono, dankwe, the Otiani mule, or a mumu no bobo, or on pest story bia, I, the moment of real pictures, no, I don't mumu, the Otiani mule, I saw me, and I didn't quite or on TV biabim. Inti, I took a few to be Fred don, ebo, don, not don, we can be say, Satan just in a soca crack, you don't know to which just not born a poor. So no reference to me kind of stand the porno. I said don't but not or see Jesse Pa. Reference to me kind of Sunny Jesse no. I any Wednesday, any Monday. And Grandma 23, 25 days. The Omen tells you and Seminar Kevin King. OG story that made them out. Mr. B, all right, let's think of business. Politics of insults. Me say, Jones, I took a few. The best coach in Ghana, best coach, no. Ono kwa to me the Hearts of Folk to me Bomba Black Stars. Hearts of Folk to me rep. The man has yet different from Kotoko say. So upeti ma mu hia embra Ghana agigi egu a heart to me more materials. And the making you save hands e Ghana e Hearts of goalkeeper. Save hands. You give her no. Say give away or you good rough. You give her no. Ne kra e pabo ball mada. I never come to the palace. We did draw a pummel ball into your ball to ball because we were busy. Into no, we did draw a to be pumped into no one say a start one wedding can't call a year 18 yard and whole round. We did draw into the bomba on Fred ball bomba, Ukuta board and Namho, to be bomba. Nemala Nadia into on the crown Fred ball. Oh, at least give me the Obacraft Fred ball over the bomba near the ball Brimomo. He's a euphoria to the end. On the craft Fred ball, I Memphis Sanka Cronod and Saka. Yeah, you keep we housekeeper on the crown for a ball, although I hear the board who are about Danny. Inti enam de pen asem no. Inti nan say so matisi ahye. Ba me sa pekotoko asem. Man ke bia mo ande asem si. Man nana me pekotoko me dokotoko papa. Kotoko so yetimi adam akoma so maka has de sa maka kotoko o kire bi twadwo mama me. Maka kotoko pe o kire bi twadwo mama me. Kotoko so yetimi amani ji kotoko ho. Asante kotoko. Asante kotoko yeah. Asante kotoko yeah. Asante kotoko. Yeah, Asante Kotoko. Yeah. When you ever buy no bebo, when you ever buy no, me brokotoko wakume mbana manfonim. The mamma de pekotoko say almost all produce good players. Kotoko. Now but you know Kotoko abobo. Man keep your Kotoko asvesi. But you know Kotoko abobo. Stephen Odro. And the couldn't tell Stephen Odro. Just say, I did be all footballer who be a Stephen Odro be. Or to be whiny players. Players me and say a hospital. Stephen Odro sell monfin or tiny whining or to be tiny a player. But what me that's a what none high boo. Stephen Odro. Now it's do in a problem no. Because time on person call a foreign no. And ni team ne de Stephen Odro ni profile call ye na kokobo a ye Dortmund. Into time almost sending profile and call ye no. And I'm checking the height na any standing fan pay. So atana coach no ada and omo de Steve no drew profile no nti no dampem tetene so na air condition was na a standing fan nti already na no who say height player height and no checking the fan no yi tape and I say but this player is like a fan and nti na ama Steve no drew anko Dortmund Steve no drew ye player round player odin ball Steve no drew what to Steve no drew Ember power matese say bi Ember ka baby Ember power to be born pants otubi bo pants otubi bo short na trapo na ono anka se dimika trapo na kwache bo na beto se bobra ya chi wokuma se ye de politic Emma power to me bo na trapo na ono anka akokwache na ba o se bosim ye twen wo ye den be show and de kotoko mpe kura po se otu for cap and ye be kuwa buoku and ye de be wo rafi be buoku o se aje ma otu for ago iti kotoko so de makoma so ai Zamalek ne kotoko ai Nina Mishebi, inti. I didn't hear Obianim say, all right, team. Let's take our business. Exactly 9:01 p.m. in Ghana, about 5:01 in the United States of America. Now, this is one story. It's about inflation. Now, Lion King. Lion, what are you saying? Lion King ne wato no sa na minim se sa Lion kwanka se ono nka se oba eyie no ode na akokɔ frifie de bae o nti akokɔ na Lion akokɔ ade tin na Lion anka sa akokɔ nti later kwa na ne ma me press conference say akokɔ na Lion de bae na enya abrafo akokɔ ono anka se na akokɔ a ode frifie bae ode fo pragia Lion asama nya abotre na enche na ehuni paase Lion akokɔ ro be ka nti na ono ana akokɔ yesi na efie ne maame onkokɔ wo ho nti no ka se ada ne problem because Easter akokɔ Lion asamba nya abotre otumfo yie na baaye na wo bibia ka ba menhia nke be mo akokɔ ne bi asante kokɔ nti Lion akokɔ Lion de baaye no sana akokɔ no ne maame akokɔ na wo papa panyini eyi aba na asante ye a wa fa maame akokɔ akɔka de ti wo krom adien na enye se obeye sade no ukogu otu voni mase nana ka se fa akokɔ frifie bra wa fa akokɔ afa pragia de abasa oye abrafo obi a yedi nka ka cha abrafo nya se mombra 6:30 ya register obibia na wo soro anopa wata mo maame akokɔ esu na so atra pragiam se wo de akokɔ de ekɔ ye nyankomade Lion assemble nya abotre opepere wo ho a wo wi akokɔ ti nya abotre bro ho ase Lion and the holiday it me one video am say de be sia no because bibi ba ye ka bibi a kire mu a aya na mu nya abotre Lion wo de akokɔ wo free be kwai wo de akokɔ atra sanso tresum wo kɔ sanso treso wo de akokɔ atra pragiam free sanso treso abesna ko menhia say ye na ewu nturu ko ye yie na we foreigners hu a no mu say what are you going with a chicken nkofo mu abrochi a omu so bi ekuta akokwa no bi omchichi omu yi omeka say Ghanaians are very ruthless people. We kill chicken anytime. Na akokko kuta wo. Odi akokwa atena pragiam. Asembe nya abotre na asante e nyina ye dia. Mumia dwedwem Chelsea so Manchester share. Manchester share Chelsea for. Ai na obi anim me offers no from Saturday onye normal. Ai oba ye charter on share na adwene insurance see so. And the ubusa question na nam ha, odusa na nam ha. I say so twa bet na edi no. Minim ni status is here. Ama me offers na basa. Minim so the brand two so say dey yo. You see Manchester share Chelsea from Saturday say dey. Onye okay. One na my friend say besi ano ye hwe na enya hu bibi. And I'm say bo mama na 1 week oba recover ai ono ntimi ndidi ontuane light bill. Ono sa di pa ba ku ya ye so fa kakro beso betua. Opeso de for say ya hye Chelsea nti mo fa na bibi basa nti o tax kra obi ampo o frɛ wo fa kra memfa. Because they say me nim de obeka. Ebi o be frɛ me di matama na bibi nti me mo fa kra de say no from Saturday abedu na me friend da. Yeah, me fa me ndi nkomo because the oye na emwa na o support Chelsea na Manchester Chelsea a ene so fa ho de te Praga na say bibi. It's not normal. It's more of them to be on them. It's my man by 1 week. One settle down there on one lie. Because me who say didn't bet. Me who say didn't bet. Because last me share Emma me cousin back who corner when I'm cousin on friend. Into me cousin friend free video call. Me share them panning in them more. And I say, I broach him pay our car say what ton say 40,000 Ghana say away. Or say I end later. Wako ton him pack ucha bet me yedino. Where you offer see obet me this cabra offer. Wakoton nimpa kutwa bet me yedi no oso na Chelsea ti obeso kaseti ya me kate se ofase nya abotre o kan shine kodu on de beto and waton nimpa Chelsea ti waton nimpa onimpa da so ya mo mi ankasa wo ya kwara maka kire mo ofase no menua ba ne ba ne anya se mo ofase penyini ni wo me ofase kuma no penyini no dwene no ho dwo penyini se bibia beka bia no o nice person. Who now we of us a second no say we obi bia be boa ofa no Chelsea to be can say hu na kire and then what ton pay you da for me ubetuma afre me o say say ice water groje bi num sa high sense fridge na siw dem no yes so ton 4,500 a day and then I would be bet last me to say I offer $5,000 bet to be fridge so now we use the fridge papa bi akwa we pa say di papa now we use the fridge papa inti mo na me offer se ba ko from say only fridge papa bi me fan. Okay, so fine. Me fridge, for $1,000 better me fridge. So say Chelsea and share Manchester, and I'm so okay, no problem. And I'm over back. I say no, so high sense. Now high sense, any battery they use fridge. And now wakoto fridge they use battery. Now no back so or the $1,000. So who are crowd we so wo fast. Opa the baby ayon ya shamu. And next time be shamu home. Opa put me better social media. Opa ye the baby so ni me and family home. Opa catch a girl to say I know of an me and I'm in Yobia, I don't care. Opa Oshama, the job we are catching girls no and fam home. Yasamu. Of us, oh, then I will, but this table nipa.